Now let's talk romance. Okay. Oh no, here we go. Akko is in love with Gumi. Oh no. Oh, dude. Yo, what's good? Welcome back to part 22 of our Pokemon ZA playthrough. I'm actually recording pretty early for once, and by early, I don't mean, you know, like those other times I was recording at 4 in the morning. I mean like actually getting up early in the morning. So please bear with me, because quite literally, my brain is still turning on. I hit record about 2 minutes ago, and I was just staring blankly at the screen. It's terrible. But it's okay, because I'll slowly wake up more and warm up over time. Either way, the reason I'm here in picture mode to start with is because I actually have something that I need to show you guys. Some things have changed yet again. Now, before I go ahead and show off what's changed, I would quickly like to go through the outfits that we got last time. I didn't really find time to do it because, you know, I ended up recording for ages in part 21. But of course, we did earn all of the different hyperspace outfits in the last part. So I would like to show them off quickly because, you know, if I'm going to go through all the effort of obtaining everything in this game, I should at least also show it all off. Okay, so first of all, apparently, and I forgot about this, we have these X and Y items, which are, you get these from getting the DLC. So this is the X one. These are actually pretty cool, these jackets. So you got the X top and the Y top. And then what are these? Oh, this is the same thing, but the shirt's different. Oh, okay. I wish you could change the color of the undershirt, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter to most people. They are cool though. They're like X and Y varsity jacket things. They're pretty cool. And then we have Grisham's Grisham's chef top. Okay, I think the reason there's only Grisham there is because I think most of the other outfits are like a full set, whereas Grisham's I guess isn't. So we got X skinny jeans. What the hell? They still got that texture to them. Why? Oh my god, an X and Y from these original wide leg jeans. What the hell? The varsity jacket things I can kind of fuck with, even though the fluorescent coloring is a bit much for my taste in a way. But these, I don't know about these. And lastly, we got the Grisham pants. Oh my god, it's the full outfit. Okay, so next, yeah, here they all are. So Kanari's tracksuit. Oh my god, it literally is the full thing. That is crazy. It's funny too, because I'm pretty sure I said, I think it was in the time we met Kanari and we basiled her. I'm 90% sure I said, I wish we could get, you know, the clothes or outfits from characters, but you never get much access to them apart from little bits. And then in the game I say that, here we are with her full entire tracksuit that you have available. I really like the look of her boots, but I don't think you get that, but we'll see. But that's cool either way. The Kanari tracksuit, you have Ivor next. Oh nah. I mean, it's accurate, but that is nah. Hell nah. Corbo suit and tie. Oh my god, we really do just get the full actual outfits. That's crazy. I really respect that. I'm glad they're finally doing this. Okay, and last but not least, I think last but not least, Jacinth's dress. Wow, that looks awkward on us. Now, to be fair, that's because the rest of our, you know, outfit and the rest of our aesthetic does not line up with Jacinth. So it looks real fucking goofy on the rest of us. But yeah, you get her actual dress as well. Very, very cool. So, of course, you get an X and Y Trilby hat. And you get Jacinth's hat as well. You get X and Y holo visors. And Corbo's glasses. And Grisham's glasses. Ivor's gloves. And Jacinth's gloves. Jacinth's tights. The mesh tights. I like that. I'm glad they give you pretty much everything, you know? You got hollow mid tops. Oh, so you got, wow, okay. So you got the fluorescent shoes as well in two kinds. The sock ones are kind of cool. You got Ivor's sandals and Jacinth's, you know, Jacinth's bejeweled pumps and Grisham's shoes. So why did we not get access to Kanari's boots then? Maybe they really are just the white version of the boots that I have and I just don't know. I don't think that's true. Or maybe you do have access to them somewhere. I don't know. Then we got the Holo X and Y Satchel, Canary Satchel, that's cool. Ivors, that's cool. Corbo, Jacinth, and Grisham. Okay, very cool in general. I don't think I'll change for right now because none of the outfits particularly match with my current look. So if, you know, to end off things in this playthrough, I want to dress up as Canary, as Jacinth, or whatever else, that's something I'll probably have to deal with off screen and start apart with, because I'll need to change my whole look, kind of. Because, I mean, you saw, like, with the Jacinth dress, wherever it is, it just looks so funny on us because it doesn't suit the rest of us at all. Alright, with that out of the way, I do now want to very quickly, before we get started, go through our team. So like I said at the beginning, some things have in fact changed once again. And I imagine, unless something suddenly appears that I really desperately want to try or use or whatever else, this is it now. Our team has changed twice. There has been like 3 generations to this team during this playthrough. There is the original first generation of our team, which was Fern, Mai, Barris the Meowstick, Archino the Florges, Beatrice the Vivian and stuff. Then, of course, around episode 13 or something, we came back with the second generation of our team, where Fern and Mai were still on the team, but then we had Arco, our shiny Gardevoir, we had Mash, our Aegislash, Leon, our Alpha Avalugg, and Caesar, our Mega Dragalge. And now we have, like I said, what is probably our final team for this playthrough, because I feel like, I don't think we're like right at the end, but you know, we're not that far off. And I can't imagine things changing again. And like I said, there suddenly is something I want to try and use, but I doubt it. So this is probably it. So anyway, first of all, we still have Fern. Fern has, of course, been here since the beginning. It's our starter. Fern is not leaving the team. Still rocking the Meganiumite in the same moves. Second up, we have Mai. Mai, I feel like, also cannot leave the team. Mai, for so much of this playthrough, has been an indispensable team member. Editing earlier parts, and even in some more recent parts with Zygarde and so many other things, Lopunny, Mega Lopunny, has been a fucking carry for me. I added this Pokemon because I like Lopunny, but I never get a chance to use it. Not because I thought it was going to be some crazy Pokemon, but in the end, it's been amazing to me. So I absolutely would not want to remove Mai from the team. Mai is staying. Next up, we still have Arco. Again, not only is this my favorite Pokemon, but also is a shiny that I managed to find in this game. I couldn't imagine myself taking this off the team, because why would I? We have the shiny Mega of my favorite Pokemon, and my favorite shiny Mega. It's just my favorite in pretty much every category, and is also a great Pokemon. I have no reasons or want to take Arco off the team, so Arco is staying. But after Arco, the second half of the team is entirely changed. So this first half is the same, you know, as the last team, but the second half is completely different. And the first up, we have the first brand new member to the team, Alice, our Abominable. Now, for the other members of our team who have been here a while, their movesets and stuff are the same, which is why I didn't bother going through them. But obviously, I can show off for the new members what we're rocking with. So Alice here, first of all, is of course rocking the Crabominite, which is something that we got. And that's one reason I wanted to try and use Alice, because I never really had much of a chance to use this Pokemon. Back in 7th Gen, I kind of thought this was a cool Pokemon, right? Yeah, it's kind of ugly, but that's also the point. It's like an abominable snowman crab. But I think it's pretty cool. And I like the typing of fighting ice as well. I think it's pretty dope. I did use a adamant mint to go ahead and make Alice adamant. So that attack stat is looking pretty nice. We are slow. Abominable has always been slow. But to be fair, there always was a problem with 7th Gen Pokemon being slow. In terms of moves, we are rocking the signature Ice Hammer, which is cool. Brick Break for stab, and an Earthquake and Thunder Punch for coverage. So a pretty solid moveset, I would say. So Alice is looking pretty good. I'm excited to try out a Abominable because I never really had a chance to use one. It was always really awkward to get one in 7th Gen, so I never bothered in terms of regular playthroughs. Now, in Ultra Sun and Moon, they made it a bit easier because you could, you know, go ahead and access one when you got halfway around the third island. But that's still pretty late in the game, considering you usually found your first crab roller before or around the first trial. So in the end, I never really bothered trying to use one or like add one to the team so late in the game. And when I did do randomizers of 7th gen stuff, I never found one. So I've never had much of a chance to use Abominable. So since it got a brand new mega, which makes me very happy, I decided to use this opportunity to try one out since we got a crab roller. So that's Alice. Next up, we have Rika, our Ceruledge. Now, this is actually, funnily enough, a quite similar case in the way that Ceruledge is a incredibly cool Pokemon. I mean, fucking look at this thing. It is actually an amazing Gen 9 Pokemon, but I didn't really use it in my playthrough of Gen 9. I already had a somewhat formed team over time, and I considered using this thing, but in the end, I never really used it much. So since I've never had a chance to use Ceruledge, and as I've gone over many times, I never really played competitive or anything in Gen 9, so I've never had a chance to use Ceruledge like in any form at all. And I really, really want to. Fire Ghost is a very cool typing, amazing designed Pokemon. Now, Rika is timid, and Rika actually came timid, which is crazy, but very good. And we're rocking the Assault Vest, which is also crazy. That's Spadef gonna go hard, because we are rocking the signature Bitter Blade, Phantom Force for stab as well, and then Close Combat and Poison Jab for coverage. The Bitter Blade is an amazing move, actually, because I think it's a base 90 fire move with lifesteal, which is fucking wild. And Phantom Force I'm using because Phantom Force seems pretty decent in this game from what I've seen. These moves that were 2-turn moves, typically in Pokemon, Fly, Phantom Force, etc., Bounce, they seem a hell of a lot better because your Pokemon disappear and then they attack, and they seem to not ever be able to miss these moves. So since Phantom Force hits kind of hard, always seems to land, and there isn't turns kind of in this game, I decided, fuck it, I'll try and use Phantom Force for my Ghost Stab. So yes, this moveset is all out offensive, which is why I could use the Assault Vest. Looking extremely cool. Very excited to get to use Rika here. And finally, last but not least, we at very, very last have a water type joining us on the team. One of the main things I wanted to do when I decided to reform my team was, okay, I've always seemed to have this problem with typings. There are some Pokemon where I just don't have types to deal with it because my typings were never diverse enough, in my opinion. So one of the main things I want to focus on top of just using Pokemon I wanted to use, was I already have a grass type in Fern. Let me finally make sure I have a grass, fire, water core on my team. We also have normal and fighting in Mai, psychic and fairy in Arco, and ice and fighting in Alice. And now with fire in Rika, I needed a water type. So I've gone ahead and added Conan the Greninja. And the reason why I've decided to go with Greninja is because I've gone ahead and got myself access to a Greninjite. Not an easy thing to get your hands on, unfortunately, because of how Game Freak decided to go about things. But I have, in fact, got my hands on a Greninjite. So we are here. We are fucking here. I've really wanted to try and use the Kalos starter megas, but it's not easy to get your hands on it. But I've got myself a Greninja with the Greninjite, and I'm very excited to try it out. It is a shame because I also wanted to try Mega Delphox, but I didn't really want to add Delphox and Greninja to the team. I think it's cool to finally use a Kalos starter on the team in Kalos, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd want to use two. In terms of the actual team, we have Conan here, who I fed the Modest Mint to, like we fed the Adamant Mint to Alice, so we are modest. Our moves are looking nice too. We got Surf and Dark Pulse for stab, and Ice Beam and Side Shock for coverage. And with that, that is a whole new team. We're all grinding up to level 90. Don't worry, Caesar, Mash, Leon, they're all still there in the box. They're still, you know, all leveled up. I still love them. I just, for some reason, felt this need for a change. I think partly because, you know, with the harder battles recently, we've been kind of struggling a bit. And I feel like the only reason we've been struggling to a degree is because of the lack of good typing variety and stuff on the team. So I just felt, you know, the need to change things up a bit, and I'm very excited with the look of our new team here. We got 2 new Megas on the team to try out. Mega Crabominable, Mega Greninja. Very exciting. Here's another thing, and I'll explain about this as I go straight here, because this time we're just going to jump straight into things. We are obviously being called to Corbo's office, and I'm going to go and handle that. Off screen, when I was, you know, getting my team together and training them up and whatever else, I decided, you know what? I spoke about it last time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go around to the couple hyperspace holes that exist that have Pokemon in them. Oh, God. That I want to capture, which is like Aromatisse and Chimecho or whatever. And just capture them off screen and then just let you guys know at the beginning of this part that I got them, because I'm not really going to show it anyway, like I said, so why not? Turns out, guys, I did not fucking know this. Turns out you cannot go through them. I thought, you know what? I am kind of missing out on the research points because I'm doing this before I get the research tasks from Corbo, but that's fine. I'm just want to catch these Pokemon. I don't care about the research points. Fuck the research points. Whatever. But as it turns out, if you haven't started your thing with Corbo yet, you can't go through them. Like, you literally don't have access. I went to the Chimecho hyperspace hole, clicked on it, and it went, you don't have time for this right now. So apparently, if you don't start your research missions with Corbo, you literally cannot access them, which, to be honest, I think is pretty fucking stupid, because I get it. You're not meant to just be fucking around in them. You're only meant to be going into them lore-wise if you have things to research. But I just wanted to capture a new Pokemon quickly while I had the chance, and I couldn't do it. Either way, Canari's here. Get Corbo out here. Mr. Corbo is otherwise engaged. Your patience is appreciated. Then you tell him to quit dragging his meathead into his business. Oh no. Miss Corbo and Mr. Ivor have an arrangement. Yeah, and their arrangement means G-Volt is getting wrapped up in their mess. Oh no, Gwen. Now she's trying to run away and hide in a non-existent world or whatever. Well, it's not like we're making Gwen do anything all by herself. Corbo convinced me that we need to take this hyperspace issue seriously. So I've rallied the entire Fist of Justice to help out. Philip, the lobby's where we welcome our guests. You're supposed to keep things quiet. Terribly sorry, boss. Hey, listen up. Keep G-Volt out of your stupid schemes. Whatever has been decided between Ivor and Gwen can be taken up with them. Don't come yelling about it to us. Boss, if I may, the Pokemon battle might be the quickest way to settle this and get our guests moving along. Guess so. Oh, of course. Yep, call me up. I'm not involved at all, but, you know, call me up and make me do it. Come here, Army. You and me against Ivor and Canary. Oh, I get a team with Corbo. I mean, that's cool. You gotta be kidding. I may ought to be on my team. Hey, I'll take Canary's side. As long as I get to battle, I'm perfectly happy to partner up with anyone. Oh, this is the worst. Worst. Fine, let's get it over with. Alright, shit. I guess we're doing this. Makes sense. We battled Jacinth and Grisel, so I guess in different ways and different places, we are battling all the past people. Ampharos and Heracross. Who are we leading with? Fun. I'm gonna go into Rika, and I'm going to Bitterblade. Yeah. And I'm going to Phantom Force. Oh my god, that's good damage. Hell yeah. Good shit, Rika. Okay, can I heal in this battle? Oh shit, Corbo's Mega Evolving already. No text, no nothing. We're just jumping in. You know what? Let's see this. Let's see this. What? I thought it was me. Wait, did Corbo have text? Why did Corbo not have text? Maybe because he's on our side? Okay, maybe it's not a great idea. You know what? I'm going to fucking just do it anyway. This is kind of a bad idea because there's an electric type and a fighty type on the field. But I just want to see Mega Greninja in game. Dude, that's so fucking cool, man. I don't care. I know some people had some negative opinions about Mega Greninja, but oh my god, this thing is so cool. I'm charged up on energy drinks. Time to charge up with Mega Evolution. I forgot. You got Mega Electros. Yikes. We accidentally destroyed that Stunfisk, by the way. I feel like Mega Greninja's mad fast, right? I wonder how they've dealt with the stats. Let me Surf. Let me Ice Beam. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I barely even saw what was happening. Mega Greninja is so cool, dude. I don't give a fuck. I know when they revealed the new Megas, there were some people that really didn't like Mega Greninja. The more that time goes on, the less I understand it. There was a small part of me that got it at one point, and I feel like I can try and understand the thought process they're coming from, but I 100% disagree. I think it's fucking amazing. I feel like all 3 Kalos starters were given amazing megas, which is great because they deserve them. You fresh both our teams? Yeah, I'm loving the look of this new team we got. Defeat are incredibly unjust. Damn, that was a great first showing from Rika and Conan there. It's so over. Sorry, G-Volt. Happy? If you still got issues, kindly sort them out between yourselves. Now, allow me to properly explain. What Corbo told me about the hyperspace threat inspired me to offer a new training course from the Fist of Justice. People need to be prepared. You don't know what Pokemon might emerge from hyperspace Lumiose next. As such, I hope to train the people of the city so they can be strong enough to handle any disaster. Who else but Gwyn could I depend on to help organize such an effort? She's so reliable. Don't turn us around and make me look like the bad guy for complaining. Fine, whatever. Then I'm gonna help out so G4 wouldn't have to carry it all on her own. Got it. And I'll bring some of Pop's bread too. There we go. It all works out in the end. No objections here. Hooray. Your newfound team spirit helped you patch things up. Now get out of here. Alright. See you later, Canary. We definitely don't have access to those boots. Oh my god, Karina. Bet none of this would have happened if you just explained that you're trying to save the city. Ah, forget it. I'm not here to play hero. Let's get to business already. Here's your hyperspace Lumiose update. We combed over the data from your battle with that rogue Mega Meowstic, but it hasn't told us much about the big distortion over the tower. Okay, guess we're looking at it again, but still nothing. Still, we got a city to protect, so we can't just sit around and wait, which means... Let me guess, time for us to knock out another round of surveying? I'm glad you're quick on the uptake, kid, but I wouldn't get too confident if I were you. You're going to keep running into stronger and stronger Pokemon in hyperspace Lumiose. It'll be okay. We're Lumiose's toughest trio. I mean, technically, I guess we probably are. I don't think there would be a stronger trio, right? Me and Corbo. Me and Urbana rank A, and Karina's Karina. He's ought to be with some help. By the way, oh damn, 30. I'm glad that Vinny keeps giving us the Ultra Balls. I thought we would have had way more than we did, but we didn't have as many as I thought because I've been going through lots of them. Get out there and protect our city. Okay, so finally now that I have permission, I guess, I have access to... Oh my god. I have access to Into the Holes. Also, yes, there are more side missions. Game Freak. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. First of all, I'm gonna quickly run around, and now that I, have access to them, I'm gonna very quickly capture the couple of Pokemon that I want to. We don't have any side quest holes right now, so we don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about the battle holes. The only thing that I need, so I need a Chimecho and Chingling, and I want to catch an Aromatisse as well, because I do believe it is a trade Evo. So I'd rather get my hands on that very easily than have to go through all of that BS. So yes, I'm gonna run along real quick, capture these 2 Pokemon or 2 sets of Pokemon, and then I guess also, well, either then I'll finish my research since I'm already in the hyperspace holes, or alternatively, I will do some side missions because there's even more of them. I don't know. Like, again, I've said this too much, so I'm not going to go into the full thing, but as much as I want to cover all the side missions, it is insane to me, genuinely insane, how many there can possibly be. Alright, so I went around, I got my Chimecho and my Chingling, I got my Aromatisse as well, and I actually just also went to the 3rd one to get the Tinkertuff. I obviously was originally just gonna evolve the Tinkating into Tinkertuff at some point to just level up, but I figured since it's there and I need to enter the hyperspace holes anyway, why not just do it now? So in the progress of going to those 3 holes. I'm already like halfway there with the survey points, which is pretty decent. Also, let me claim Fire Blast real quick while we're already here. Really getting towards that shiny charm. Really are, which is very good. Either way, as much as it somewhat pains me, I am going to go ahead and try and knock out, at the very least, a good portion of side missions, right? Was a Canary one. Oh my god, okay. I did not expect this. Oh, it's you. Oh no. You know, I had this idea for a new ultra hardcore training challenge. Want to try it out? Don't worry, the rules are super simple. You're stuck in a room with some wild Pokemon and you gotta dodge their attacks. That's it. Easy, right? You can just send out your Pokemon or throw a Pokeball and try and catch him, yeah? No, none of that's gonna fly. It's just you and your reflexes. I call it the Defenseless Dodger Challenge. Give me a shout when you're feeling brave. Okay, let me try it. I don't like the sound of this because, I don't know. I mean, if it's just me dodging, that might be okay. But you leave your Pokemon and Pokeballs behind. Let's try it. Let's try this, Canary. Then let's see if you can last 30 seconds. Get ready for a high jolt. Get ready for a jolt of high voltage excitement. Defenseless Dodger time. All right, Canary, show me what you got. What am I doing? Just dodging a Pokemon? Ready? Go. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Dude. Okay, game over. Don't tell me I had to not get hit at all. Dang, check you out. You survived. Chat was eating that up. Come back whenever and try and beat your record, yeah? Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Thank you, Canary. I appreciate you, as always, because you give me things that aren't too unreasonable. Good shit. God, that stressed me the fuck out. Dodging things in this game is terrifying. Here we go. Oh my god, it's a Mr. Rhyme. Look at that boy hitting that shit. Rhyme me. Rhyme me. Oh god, Mr. Rhyme Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme Rhyme. Rhymo. Need me to call a doctor? Need me to call a doctor? Oh, Mike. Oh, nah. Oh, sorry. My partner and I are polishing our act. Rhyme me? You know, I always forget about Mr. Rhyme. I have never, ever used a Mr. Rhyme. I must have evolved a Mr. Mime because I actually completed the Pokedex in Gen 8. So, I must have, right? But I never used one. I must have just evolved one and dumped it straight back in the box. I want to try and use one day. I don't know how to explain it, but I always forget that Mr. Mime has an evolution now. It feels like I forgot that or something. That's so weird. Like I saw Mime Jr. in this DLC and I thought, oh, Mr. Mime's in the game. Because in my mind, Mr. Mime's still a fully evolved Pokemon. I'm Mike, the Master Mimic, though I can only really mimic Mr. Rhyme. Maybe you could help us workshop our new bit. We'll do a Pokemon battle where we mimic your moves. Okay. Rhyme me. Okay, I like that. That's nice and simple. Okay, I am going to be honest, Rika fucks your Mr. Rhyme up. Like, you can bitter blade me back if you want. All set? Sorry, force of habit. Get ready for a mimicry match. My trusty partner, Mr. Rhyme, will have you seeing double. Oh, bro is hitting that shit. You see that? Amoonguss. Oh, he does have a few Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, Rika's good for this as well. Although, if it's an Amoonguss first, I kind of want to try this. Okay, Mega Evolve. Alice, go. Oh my god. Big boy. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it lowers my speed, but that's fine. Beevil. Oh, get brick breaked, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, Alice, let's fucking go. This Mega's so cool, man. Mr. Rhyme. What are my coverage moves? You know what? Let's do this. Oh my god. Played. Get played. Get fucking played. Let's go. I'm loving this new team. I've got to say, I am loving the feel of this new team. Only we could mimic your victory. Our mimicry couldn't keep up. I mean, you use mimic like a pro, Mr. Rhyme. I just couldn't get the timing down right. Nah, your team was way too weak to fire. Still, what do you think of the mimicry match? Was it fun? Yeah, I'm in stitches. Oh, no, Rhyme me. There we go. Speak his language. Rhyme me. Jeez, you might be a better mimic than I am. Anyway, here's a TM for you to remember my name by. Spread the word. We get mimic. Great, I'm definitely using that. Like you saw in our battle, the move Mimic lets you copy the last move your opponent used. We Mimics have it tough, or at least as tough as whoever we're mimicking. Right, Mimi. Okay, the joy of mimicry. So, damn, only 1700? So, we have, what, 2 more on this side of the map. Oh, Pansage, bro. I'm in shock. I barely reacted because I'd have been recording so long that, like, I was just pissed off last time, kind of. But I cannot believe that I got a fucking shiny Pansage of all Pokemon. I couldn't have got some cool random shiny in hyperspace. I had to get a fucking Pansage. I'll take what I can get, but still, we got Porygon here. Hey there, I'm an indie game dev named Tryon. I'm a real pro when it comes to the mighty Polygon. You know the mighty Porygon? Wait, mighty Porygon or Polygon? Both, kid. I'm versed in the Pokemon and in the closed 2D shapes made of straight lines. What are we even talking about? I guess because he's a game dev. See, the games you play are full of these 3D characters, which we in the biz call models. They're created through a process called polygonal modeling. Yeah. Polygon models are made by sticking together tons of little polygons to make a 3D image. Yeah. The more polygons you use and the tinier they are, the smoother and rounder the model ends up. Also true. In the old days, it took tons of processing power to use tons of polygons, so most models looked all blocky and funny with lots of angles. Like Porygon here. People say that the Pokemon Porygon was made using the most advanced tech at the time, right? But technology is always advancing. Which brings me to the real reason for my talk. Trade me one of your Porygon for one of mine. Well, add it to the list of things we can't fucking do. Do not have a Porygon. Definitely don't have a Porygon. Look, I've been catching every new Pokemon I see in hyperspace, but I just haven't had a Feebas or a Porygon be available yet, so there is only so much I can do. Now, I'm assuming they have to be from the hyperspace things, right? Because where else would you get new Pokemon? I doubt new Pokemon have been added to Lumiose itself, and plus Porygon wouldn't be in anywhere else. Okay. Manny. I feel like we talked to Manny before. I recognize this name. I aim to create a superb new Galette that will transcend even the mighty Lumiose Galette. Is this the guy we came to in the Canary side quest? I think it is. Actually, I think I'm thinking of Manny from the Canary side quest. The guy. Because I think he has it Manny but spelled differently. Either way, I think this is the guy we came to. Yet there is a problem with my superb plan. I don't have a wonderfully gallant Pokemon to help present my superb Galettes to customers. You're going to ask... Oh no. Are you going to ask for another Pokemon I can't have access to yet? Okay, not can't have access to, haven't had... Fuck, I don't know how to word this. I haven't seen yet. Fucking hell. Sorry, it really is early and my brain is slow. Perhaps wanting to be seen as gallant is behind the times, but it is the name of our cafe. I want to respect our history and the desires that went into that name. Okay, what do you want? Forgive me, I suppose I got off topic there. Point is that I want a gallant and classy Pokemon who can help deliver my superb Galettes to customers with style. Oh no. Have mercy. Say something I have. Please help me get that most gallant of Pokemon, the effortlessly cool Indeedee. Oh my god, dude. Stop. Okay, add that one to the list. Another side mission for Pokemon that we do not have yet. Cool. Well, that has cleared out, in quotation marks, all of the side missions on this side of the map. However, I have not forgotten. We have some ongoing ones. We got the Goldengo one. We now have Indeedee, Porygon, and Feebas that we all have to try and find. But we also have this Charcadet or Ceruledge side mission that was ongoing too. Now we have a Charcadet, and even more perfectly, we're using Rika on the team so it's all leveled up. And since we picked Ceruledge, we have the type advantage, which is actually fucked, but we made the right choice. Oh my god, Game Freak. Sometimes I can't stand you. You could so easily program it so that we go into this battle and all we can use is the Ceruledge. And instead, you make it so you have to empty your entire party into the fucking box. I don't care. Say that it's just laziness speaking. Say it's whatever. That is just like lazy programming in my opinion. I don't care. At last, I can experience a fateful battle between Armorese and Ceruledge I always dreamed of. Let the story unfold. I've got it all thought out. Oh yeah, you had like the whole fanfic about it and everything. All right, let's do this because I'm just going to Phantom Force. Oh god, we're doing a whole thing on this. Okay. never imagined our paths would cross again. Not like this. I see you evolved your old Charcadet into Ceruledge at last. Ame, do you remember our very first battle? Charcadet versus Charcadet? I defeated you that time. Did you really? Well, I'm not the same trainer I was back then. This will be the final battle that decides everything between you and me. Armarouge and I will win, once and for all. Now, Armarouge, unleash your blazing crimson flames. Very anime, very anime. I will say, oh god, okay, it's gonna sound like I'm just complaining, but let me finish this battle real quick. Let me Phantom Force immediately. Level 60. Oh my god, you're gonna get one shot. Holy fuck. Okay, what I was gonna say is the cutscene, as over the top and anime-esque as it actually was kind of cool. All right, it actually was kind of cool. The thing that pisses me off, Armarouge flips and jumps off the bridge and lands on the ground in front of us, right? That would have been so fucking cool to actually see. But as usual, as I've complained about a million times, they don't want to have to fucking animate anything. So they just have the screen cut to fucking white and then they appear on the ground. I don't mean to call it out every time, but it gets to this point where it's like, I want to see cool shit happen. I don't want to see what is supposed to maybe be happening and then have to interpret it in my head. You know, just show it. Just spend a couple minutes animating it or whatever, right? How could this be? Is Ceruledge the stronger one after all? I mean, it's not necessarily stronger, but we have the type advantage. Armarouge is still a really cool Pokemon though. The blazing crimson flames flicker and fade. You defeated my Armarouge. You truly are the one trainer worthy of being called my rival. That was the best. I finally got to live the fateful battle of my dreams. And honestly felt like we were truly rivals. I am your true rival. Man, that's my rival for you. Always saying the coolest things. You're giving the other armor set so I can get Armarouge too. I feel like he won't, but that would be cool. Bottle caps, okay, those are good. Okay, I guess you really do have to trade for the other version. Well, we've done all the side missions that can be done on this side. So let me try and clear. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. How many side missions can there be? I said I wanted to get some of them knocked out, and I do. I really do. Hey, Team MZ kid. What's up, man? I gotta help someone out. So you're gonna help me out. Get it? Got it. Good. Who are we helping? Someone in the sewers? I thought so. Here's the deal. I've been hearing screams coming from that sewer entrance. I've got to go see what's up, but I hear there's some menacing ghost-type Pokemon in there. I know the boss thinks pretty highly of you, so I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving me a little hand. Not because anyone here is scared, obviously. Who's scared? Who said I'm scared? No one. You're tough and you love doing stuff for the city, right? Well, here's your chance. Get in there. Okay, so what are we doing? Helping someone inside? Oh. Awaken Cofagrigus. Okay. Wow. So, are we going to get a Yamask in here? Oh, I love this music so much whenever I get to hear it again. So good. Time to scour the sewer. You go first. Okay, so I'm doing everything pretty much. Quit looking at me like that. I'm not scared. It's just common sense to put heavy hitters up front. Alright, alright. I mean, I'm not worried. Whatever levels they have, mine must be way higher. Huh, yes, things look normal for a sewer. Huh? Wait, what's that? Oh my god. That's freaky. Yeah! Well, hey, I'll catch this thing, right? I want one. Can I get your mask as well, though? Is there no breeding in this game? Wow. I guess maybe there was no... Was there breeding in Arceus? I don't remember. These Pokemon seem to be sleeping. Oh no. I've heard about these things in ghost stories. They're Cofagrigus. Apparently, they trap people inside their bodies. You gotta attack them. We gotta drive them off and find whoever was screaming. Okay. So I can't capture them? I can't. I've got to fight them. Okay. Oh my god. I was like, wait, why do I only have Ceruledge? Because I had to box my whole team. Okay. Here we go. Conan. Dark Pulses thing. Oh. Go. Looks like no one was trapped inside his Cofagrigus. I wouldn't expect it to be. We're just fucking with them. The Cofagrigus floated away. But you can sense more of them still skulking around. Okay. I think, yeah, there's another one over there. There's one here. Go. Looks like no one was trapped inside. It looks like no one was trapped inside. Oh. Drop something. A nugget? Alright, well, I'm not sure why one dropped a nugget. I thought we were ending, but I feel like it would make sense if this is the final one. I guess. We'll just have to see, I suppose. Are we gonna fight it? Can I capture it? Oh, here we go. Go. Oh, it's an alpha? The Pythagoras doesn't look pleased to have been woken up. Whoa. It's angry, watch out. Okay, if we can battle it, that's fine. I just hope it lets me catch it. What is this battle music? Psychic. Come on, dude. You know what? Let's bring out Mega Greninja for this. Fuck the bullshit. I want to see my boy again. Oh my god, I guess I should say. Let's go. Oh my god, so cool, man. I don't care. It's so cool. I want you guys to know. So, a long time ago, I think this is all the way back in maybe part 6 or something. It was when I was doing, ironically enough, the Froakie side quest mission. Am I gonna get to catch it? Gah. Looks like no one was trapped inside this Pythagoras. Oh, it just took a shit on the ground. What was that? And I don't get to capture it. I really wanted to. It looks like it dropped something as it left. A rare candy. Okay, so one's holding a rare candy, one's holding a nugget. There's more! Dude, I was wondering if maybe, because there's still another area over here. Bro, how many can there be? Anyway, what I was trying to say, when I was doing that Froakie episode, I talked about how I wanted to rewatch the XY and XYZ anime, right? Because, is it up here? Oh, there it is. Okay, quick. I talked about how I wanted to watch the anime because to this day, they are still my favorite seasons of the anime ever, right? Despite the fact I'm not a massive X and Y fan. And just recently, I'm like a month late or almost 2 months late, I think, after when I said that. I finally started rewatching it now and I love it so much. I honestly, I love it so much. I was just thinking about it because, you know, we got Mega Greninja. Obviously, Mega Greninja wasn't a thing back then. But I am excited because there still will be Ash Greninja. Ash Greninja is still fucking amazing. And I know, they neutered Ash Greninja in the games now. You can still get Battle Bond, but it's awful now. You don't even get the form anymore. But either way, it's so cool. When I see Greninja, when I see Froakie, I think of the anime because obviously it's such a pivotal character for Ash. In terms of like, I would say, in terms of his entire journey, it's top 3, right? Like you have Charizard 2, I think, that everyone thinks about. And Greninja is up there too. Third place, I guess, is debatable, up in the air. Oh, well, okay. Technically, it's Pikachu. Okay. Not including Pikachu, by the way. I didn't even think of Pikachu because that's just like... Pikachu's like his own thing. I mean, you know, his other Pokemon. I don't know, because as I said when I was talking about, you know, the XY anime, for clarification, I've seen only a tiny bit of the Sun and Moon anime and nothing beyond it. So, you know... Sun and Moon as a whole, and I've heard Sun and Moon is actually really good, so I do want to watch it one day. But all the anime beyond Sun and Moon, what was that Gen 8 anime called where, you know, he was going around the different regions? I don't know. That could be goated too. I don't know. I haven't seen it all. I don't know. I stopped watching the anime probably after XYZ ended. So maybe, you know, in either of those series, maybe it had some crazy iconic Pokemon, or to be honest, maybe I'm just forgetting an obvious candidate that he had and was iconic. I don't know. Either way, I've started rewatching it. I'm only like 10 episodes in, but I love it so much, man. I love it. I feel like a lot of my love, I can almost say most of my love for Kalos and stuff comes from the anime 100%. Gua. There is also something else I want to say about the anime, but I'll save that for a different time. It looks like no one was trapped inside this Pythagoras. Please tell me this is the end. I've done like 5 of these things now. What did it drop this time? Did I drop something as it left? Another nugget. This has to be it, bro. I've done 5 of these things. Oh my god, man. Bro, Game Freak thinks I've got all fucking day to be doing this shit. I don't. You know how many side missions I've got to fucking get through? Bro, I don't have fucking time for this. I don't mind to an extent, but like, this shit takes up time, you know? If all of them are going to be this long, it's going to be a problem for me. Fuck off, dude. It's up. Dude, it's up here. Game Freak, you are sneaky, huh? Okay, this has got to be the final one. There is no way there's more than this. This is the 6th one, I'm pretty sure. What the hell? Oh, I actually did have someone. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And I feel like I don't know how to properly like word this opinion. But what they've done in this game is you have the trainer classes, and then they can also vary in like skin tone and maybe some other features. I'm not really sure. It's weird. I don't know how to put this into words. So this isn't like a strong opinion I have. Don't worry. I'm not like being super critical. I feel like I'm getting way more sick of the NPCs in this game than I did in previous Pokemon games, even though in Pokemon games, the NPCs have always been, there's only ever been, you know, 10, 15, however many kinds there are. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like I'm looking at the same person every time. It is at least cool, though, that in this game you have the NPCs, but you have different variations of them. I think that's a good thing. I think it's cool. So, you know, you can have white, this trainer class white, this trainer class black, or whatever else, right? I think there's even like a varied skin tone in the middle, maybe. I think that's cool. You at least get a variation in them. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just don't like how the trainer classes in this game look. Maybe it's that. I don't know what it is. But it feels like I've seen this Pokeball, this Ultra Ball haircut guy a million times. But like I said, you do see trainer classes a million times in every Pokemon game, so I don't know. It's so bright out here. You alright? Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I got pretty excited when I found a Cofagrigus down here. You never see him in Lumiose. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, that's the one we freed him from. I let out a big whoop of excitement, and I think the noise ticked Cofagrigus off. Oh, because this is like the collector class, I think. So, or Pokemaniac, one of the two. So it got mad and swallowed me up. Thing is, it was just so darn comfy in there, I dozed off. I think I was about to hit REM mode. What? I was entering REM sleep inside a Pokemon. So, I'm a little embarrassed, but thanks for busting me out. Hey, good work. But I almost forgot we were even doing this for fucking the Rust Syndicate. I almost said Team Rust. What the hell? Guess we found our Screamer. Glad you were right, fella. Look at you helping keep the place around Lumiose again. Another feather in your cap. Of course, you would never had a chance if I hadn't flagged you down. Feel free to thank me. Oh my god. Behind you. He's behind me, isn't he? Huh? Oh, looks happy. I mean, he's still gonna get fucking scared shitless, but... Or let me catch it. Let me catch it. Well, let me catch it in your mask instead. Because otherwise, how am I gonna get in your mask? I don't think I can catch it, I'm gonna be honest. Shadow Punch her. And it disappears. Okay. The fucking Noibat was still attacking from over there. Go away, dude. Some of these Pokemon are so persistent. Okay. Anyway, there's finally that quest handled. Jesus, man. I fuck with there being some slightly longer quests and stuff, side missions, but when you add this many of them, I'm telling you, I don't have all day. You know what I mean? I do not have all day. Okay. Oh, God, aren't you the fanfic man? Oh, no, he's asked for more Pokemon. I better be shit I've got. Ah, you're back. Thank you again for your previous assistance, my good friend. The manuscript I produced with your help was a smash hit. It will be hitting shelves soon. How? There's no way. How? It was terrible. It was about me mega evolving. I was thinking about trying my hand at the romance genre next. Oh, no, no, no. I'd love your assistance. To be specific, I'd like to ask you to put the following Pokemon in your party. Okay, hit me. First, you need a fairy Pokemon, a dragon Pokemon, and an alpha Pokemon, and a second alpha. Yes, easy. Okay, okay. So fairy, dragon, alpha, alpha. So I'll go with... I don't think I have a dragon on the team anymore, do I? No. So I'm going to go with Arco, of course. Leon can be one of the alphas. I was going to put Caesar on. I'm going to put Goomy on. I'm going to put Goomy on for the dragon because I love Goomy. And the second alpha, I'll put this bigger Abomasnow on the team. Okay, let's try this. Seems you have the requisite number of Pokemon at least, but will they fit the bill? First things off, which is a fairy type? Arco. Arco, quite the choice. Oh yes, this is sparking some ideas. Which dragon type Pokemon? Goomy. Yes, Goomy. It seems they're coming into sharp focus now. And our third character, which alpha Pokemon have you brought me? Leon. Leon, yes, the lines practically write themselves. And our fourth character, who will be our second alpha Pokemon? Abomasnow. A bit awkward, because half of them are named and half of them aren't, but it was the same last time. Our Hippowdon wasn't named. And Abomasnow, perfect. You managed to assemble a perfect cast of characters for me. I cannot thank you enough. I just realized they said this is a romance thing. This could be really awful. Now let's talk romance. Okay. Oh no, here we go. Arco is in love with Goomy. Oh no. Oh, dude. Dude, I should not have picked the little baby Pokemon. I forgot we were... Oh my god, I forgot what the context was. I should have just put Caesar on there. Okay, Arco is in love with Gumi. Gumi is in love with Leon. Oh no. Leon is in love with Abomasnow. Of course, Abomasnow is in love with Arco. It's no mere love triangle. It's an endless love loop. What do you think? Brilliant, isn't it? Seriously? Oh no, wait. This won't do. An endless love loop offers no resolution. Yep. I mean, to be fair, you don't have to write a story with a positive conclusion. You can still make a conclusion out of a story with a setup like that. But I don't think you're going to end up with a positive conclusion, but that doesn't mean you can't come to one, you know? I do have one other idea, I suppose. It's a bit more involved, but you'll hear me out, won't you? Sure, I will. Please lend me your ear, dear friend. Oh no, round 2. Once, in the city of Lumiose, there existed 2 competing schools dedicated to the martial arts. One was founded by Leon, distinguished by hard, unyielding strikes. This style was known as the Path of Urbane. Oh, stop bringing Urbane into this. You did this last time. The other was founded by Abomasnow, specializing in fleet-flowing movements. Or I just imagined Abomasnow up hitting like the Urshifu movements. Oh man, that's disgusting. This style was known as the Way of Army. No, it's fucking not. Do not put that to my name. Both schools put their desire to become the strongest above all else in life. Their members vowed to have nothing to do with the other style except in battle. All who followed the path of Urbane were bound to view the Way of Army's followers as mortal foes, and vice versa. Governed by that one unbreakable tenet, it was a hard-knock life in these schools of hard knocks. It came to pass that a match was declared. Akko of the Urbane style versus Gumi of the Army style. Why are all my actual Pokemon on the Urbane side? What the fuck? This battle would decide once and for all which school was strongest. Bro, Gumi's getting folded. Everything on the line. Oh, everything was on the line. Whichever school was defeated would be honor bound to disband. Yet the 2 Pokemon selected as the school's champions had a singular problem. Oh no, don't say it. Don't say it. No. No, because this is the problem from last time. No! Arco and Gumi were desperately in love. Let's skip past this part. They had broken the one rule that must never be broken, meaning secret outside of battle on the night before the fateful match was to be held. Arco and Gumi's eyes met, and they knew there was but one option. Together they fled into the night. That's just that. This is horrific. So begins their thrilling story of love on the lam. Their very lives on the line as they flee pursuit. No, man. No. Why do I have to listen to this man ramble on about fanfic about my Pokemon? Why? I don't want to hear this anymore. I don't like this anymore. I have to admit, my own experience of romance is limited, I can tell. So perhaps my novel will lack realism, but I think it will be a tale for the ages, don't you? Yeah, sure it will be. Now, I'd better get it all down on paper so I can submit my manuscript. Don't submit it. Don't submit it. I can't thank you enough for your help. You will come through with the blurb. No, not for this one, dude. The last one was weird, all kinds of weird, but a weird story, you know, that's okay. You know, something abstract, that's fine. This one, I ain't putting my fucking name to that. You got me fucked up. Okay, I'm sorry, Gumi, and I'm so sorry, Arco, that you were put through that. Okay, I've got my team back. Let's go to the next one. I want to say as well, here's another thing I want to say. So, you know what, actually, I'll save that for next part. I don't need to, but I will. Oh god, okay. What's going on here? Who the fuck is that? Nom. Oh god. I don't dislike option 2 and option 3 per se. I just think option 1 is the way to go. Both Both option 1 and option 3 lack impact. I think we should go with my suggestion. Option 2. And let me guess, you want option 3? My personal option 3. My proposal option 3 is the most fitting of all. But you two just refuse to budge, don't you? Don't drag me into some long shit. Well then, how about we ask this young person here for her opinion? Option 1, there we go. Can I have my reward now? Now, there's a good idea at last. We're getting nowhere just going around in circles ourselves. You there, young lady, could you give us a hand? See, this street needs a new name. One that will really grab people's attention. We want to draw more visitors to our street with a name that captures the imagination. Do all the streets have names in Lumiose? I feel like they don't all have names. I think some do, but I'm sure they don't all. So why don't you help us decide? After all, this town will belong to your generation someday. We each came up with our own idea. My name is Lumiose Grand Avenue. That's actually not that bad. I know it's a bit too grand for this little old street, but that's how we'll entice people to visit. My proposal is Mega Evolution Road. Okay, no. That's cool. I like that name, but not for here. Of course, there's not really anything around here related to Mega Evolution, but isn't it evocative? I'm suggesting Boulevard Boulevard. Oh, God. What? We might as well tell people what they're in for. This little boulevard is as boring as they come. You know what? That's kind of based. Maybe that one then. Don't look at me like that, man in the green shirt. Nom. They've all got their selling points, but none is a clear winner. It's like going around in a circle between fire, water, and grass. What do you think? Which name would you pick? Let's pick a name. Do I actually get to name it? I want to call it the boring one. Let's hear it at once. Which of the ideas? Boulevard Boulevard. Oh no. Yes, Boulevard Boulevard. That's the only possible name for this street. Oh, what? They're agreeing. From this day forward, this street's name shall be Boulevard Boulevard. If everyone in Lumia soon adopts it. Is it actually going to be cool? If this is actually called that now, 50 Premier Balls. Holy shit. That's worth it. I wonder if I check on here. No. Is there a way to look at like the name? I guess not. It would have been cool if there was an actual signpost thing like that that had the street name and then it changed to it. That's cool either way. All right, Boulevard Boulevard is a real place in Lumios now, I guess. Next one. I'm just running through. There's so many. There's actually so many. Are you up there? Oh no. There's actually so many of these side missions that you see another one over there as well. There's so many. I can just actually run. I don't even need to fast travel. They're all close to each other because there's so goddamn many of them. Oh, it's this bit. Okay. Area 18 is actually, I guess it's because it's one of the later ones, very forgettable to me. I do remember it. This is the one of the Altaria and the Noivern, but I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, I don't remember it like that. How the fuck do I get over there? I hear an Alpha Swablu. God, I'd be so happy if a random shiny Swablu spawned in, man. Okay, how do I get over there? There's no Holovator. I see that Alpha Lopunny's back. Maybe if I go up here, could I maybe get across? Oh, wait, hang on. Hey. Okay. Oh, so you gotta like go across here. What the hell? Get away from me. I guess you gotta go all the way around that way, but we cheated it. Okay, good. Leon's. Bro, you're not an Avalugg? There's only one Pokemon with a body made of plasma that lets it infiltrate appliances. We're talking about Rotom, of course. I wonder if we're ever going to get a real new Rotom form. Not like in the phone or whatever, in the Pokedex. I mean, one you can use in battle. Also, notice all those different floors to Quasardico behind you that you can't visit any of. I see you have a Rotom phone. Rotom phones are very valuable. After all, there can't be an infinite supply of them. There aren't enough Rotom in the world for that. Wow, okay. I don't know how many Rotoms are there. Rotom phones are amazing, yes, but Rotom truly shines when it enters household appliances. Here's the thing is, Rotom's a weird case because when they first added Rotom, they made it seem like it would be an incredibly rare Pokemon, right? Now, there's some Pokemon which people growing up thought were legendary Pokemon, but weren't. And one of the biggest offenders of this is Rotom. And I can actually relate because until I was old enough to look things up, I actually too thought Rotom was a legendary Pokemon. And now, you know, having known it's just a regular Pokemon for so long, it seems crazy to even think that idea. But back then, because originally I thought back and I was like, did I really think that as a child only because there's just one of them in a TV and it's like a special encounter? But no, the reason I thought it and other people thought it is because A, there's a special encounter, and B, well, actually three things. B, in Diamond and Pearl, you can only do it after being the League. So it's like a post-game thing too, a post-game special encounter. And then C, the worst part of all, they gave it legendary music. I think it has, what? It either has Giratina's theme or it has the legendary theme that Darkrai and Cresselia and stuff have. It has one of those, I can't remember which one. So of course, me and a bunch of other people growing up with 4th Gen thought there was a fucking legendary. They did everything to make it seem like a fucking legendary. And I do remember too, for the longest time, I'm pretty sure it's changed now because I haven't seen this in years. But back in the day, anyone who, you know, has been doing randomizers and Nuzlocke for a long time will know. Back in the day, if you're doing a 4th Gen randomizer, there was a chance you could get Rotom as your legendary. Because there's that selector where you can select it so legendaries are only randomized into other legendaries. And most people select that, right? Because you don't want to get to a legendary and it's randomized into some piece of trash, right? Back in the day, for the longest time, you could have your legendary randomized into Rotom because it has that music and it was categorized in the game with those other Pokemon. I don't know why they did it. Maybe at one point they wanted it to make it some mythical or something. That's the vibe it gave me. A mythical Pokemon. I thought Rotom was a mythical, you know, like with Mew and Manaphy and Jirachi. I thought Rotom was like that back in the day. Either way, what I was trying to get to is they used to make Rotom seem like this really rare, obscure Pokemon. So what she said would make sense. There's only a certain amount of Rotom. We can't have that many Rotom phones and whatever. But nowadays, Rotom isn't rare like that anymore. We've had so many games where you just can find an abundance of them. They don't even feel rare anymore. Want to battle different forms of Rotom as it possesses appliances? Hey, a nice, simple battle one. If so, just let me know. Oh my god. This is funny. Imagine if this is how they introduce a new appliance. Of course they fucking won't. Of course they won't do something cool like that, but this would be the perfect chance. And only people who do, you know, this many side missions get to see it in game. Well, they're gonna have all different types. I'm gonna lead with Rika and just pray that they don't lead with Rotom Wash. It's funny as well because we finally have a side mission that's nice, easy, and quick. It's a quick battle. And I then sit there and yap for 5 minutes and take as long as if it was a longer quest anyway. But I just had to get my thoughts out. When I get these thoughts in my head, it's better to just get them out. Oh, okay. Rotom Heat. To be fair, I'm just gonna immediately Phantom Form. Phantom Form? What the hell? Oh, they're just... No. No tutorials, Game Freak. No tutorials. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Yeah, we dodged that shit. God, Phantom Force really is pretty good in this game, to be honest with you. Do I have to do this 4 or 5 separate times? Oh, God. I do, don't I? I'm awash with excitement. LOL. Okay, well, I'm not trying to get Hydro Pumped, to be honest. Well, actually, you know what? Watch this. He's gonna Hydro. Dude, I don't care. I know what Rotom Wash is. It's electric water. It's got Hydro Pump. It's no longer the Ghost type. I get it. I don't need to know every time. So I'm gonna do this. Phantom Force. God, fuck. I was trying to do it on the Hydro. Uh-oh. We can eat it. Ooh, he didn't even get it off. Did not even get it off. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go for it because I don't think it would have killed me. We're level 90. We got an AV on top of that. No way it would have killed me. I'm not. We got our Mo Rotom. I'm going to bitter blade the fuck out of this thing. I'm telling you guys, I'm loving this new team so bad. Like, I know, you know, we just started with them and stuff, but oh my god, it's just so good, man. This is my favorite one, I think, by the way. Mo Rotom is electric grass Pokemon. In this form, it can learn Leaf Storm. The only question is whether you have a lawn big enough for it to mow. I don't know. I love Rotom. I know it's not good. But still, you're gonna Leaf Storm me? Yikes. These are so cool, though, you know? Like, you wouldn't expect it. You know, the other ones, you got like the oven, the washing machine, the freezer. Cool, whatever. I get it. All makes sense. But then you got a fucking lawnmower. And don't... Okay. To be fair, the only other different one is the fan, but don't fucking get me started on that fan. Do not. I already sat for 5 minutes talking about Rotom. Do not get me started on that fan. Next up is, oh god, it's Fan Rotom now. What a waste of a Pokemon. What a waste of a Pokemon. Think of all the different appliances they could have picked and cool types we could have got. And we ended up with this piece of shit, man. A flying type with Levitate. Come on, man. Come on. Don't. I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you. I don't want to hear it. Shadow Ball. God damn. There we go. I want to cure my paralysis, but I don't think I need to. God, paralysis and confusion and... What's the other one? There was something else. They suck in this game. They're nowhere near as good. I just man said, oh, I was Rotom's biggest fan. They're just dropping puns, man. Okay, so it's Rotom Freeze, right? Frost, right? Oh, it's Rotom Frost. I always think it's Rotom Freeze. Rotom Frost. And I always think it's Rotom Cut. Because people used to say Rotom Cut, it's Rotom Mo. Yeah, Rotom Mo, I'd say is my favorite. If I had to tier them, I think I would do... If I had to tier them, I think I'd go Rotom Mo is my favorite. Second favorite is Rotom Wash. I know Rotom Wash, like... I feel like some people don't like it. Oh, it's Pine Shot. Some people don't like it because it was a menace, right? It probably still is. I feel like Rotom Wash might have fallen off. I don't know. I don't hear about it anymore. Back in 6th and 7th gen, Rotom Wash was a fucking monster. I know that much. These days, I don't know. But I feel like people started to dislike it because of how good it was and how much of a fucking demon that thing was. But I think it's really cool. And I'm glad. And I think, okay, one One thing is, because it's so good, that's something that makes it cool to me. And third, I think I would go Rotom Heat, then Rotom Frost, and then Rotom Fan. Or actually, Rotom Heat. So Rotom Mow, then Rotom Wash, then Rotom Heat, Rotom Frost, then regular Rotom form, and then Rotom Fan. Fuck Rotom Fan. I was such a motor mouth talking up Rotom that I hardly noticed the battle had ended. In the Galar region, you can find Rotom hard at work as drone Rotom and Rotom bikes too. But remember, Rotom is a prankster to the core. Rotom's antics while it's inhabiting an appliance can be difficult to keep under control. A trainer like you would probably have no trouble mastering all its forms in battle though. That's why I'm happy to present you with a catalog to change the forms. Okay, hell yeah, very worth it. And I'm glad. I'm sure Rotom will take on even more forms as new device applies. Okay, I feel like one day we've got to get more actual Rotom forms in battle. We've got to. In other words, Rotom's possibilities are endless. Infinite Rotom. What an inspiring idea. I feel like the perfect opportunity to add more Rotom forms would have been in the 4th gen remakes if we got something better than BDSP, right? We couldn't have really got it in Legends Arceus because it just wouldn't have made sense at all. But if we had got a 4th gen remake like Oras, I feel like that would have been a perfect chance to add more Rotom forms, right? Anyway, who is this? Salu. Also, I was going to say, I like that they've made it a catalog, like as an item that you can just easily change the forms out. When did they do that? Is that new? I feel like that might have been a thing for a while now. I just haven't, you know, changed the Rotom form in-game in a long time. But I think it's better than having it off in some lab somewhere that you've got to go to and do it. I mean, it's cool that way, but like, I think it's easier having an item for it. Okay, Solo, have you heard? There's been some trouble within Quasartico over our guard Pokemon. Oh, the Dedenne. Fuck those Dedenne. I remember them giving me problems. Well, the fact that you defeated that Dedenne led to quite a lot of bother. Not that I'm blaming you personally, Ame. Oh, I remember her. I think we've seen her before. There are some people in the company who didn't want to properly look into who defeated our guards, or why that was even possible. They only wanted to cause a commotion over the fact that our guards were defeated at all. There was a great deal of debate over what we should do to avoid such trouble in the future. And the solution we landed on was more Pico. Really? These little tic-tac boys. I'd like to ask you to battle our more Pico guards and evaluate whether to be up for the task. Nice and simple. Thank you, Salir. Please let me know as soon as you're ready. Okay, so Electric Dark. Let me lead with... Let me use Alice for this. Fuck it. You willing to battle our more Pico guards? I'll do it. Morpeko is kind of cool. I kind of forget about existing, but it's kind of cool, to be honest. It's got a small gimmick to it. Is, you know, a cool typing for a Pikachu clone. You know, it's cool. If you'd be so kind, then. All right, Morpeko. Let's run it. Let's run it. What was the Pikachu clone in Gen 9? Can I Mega? Oh, I'm Mega, bro. I've got Earthquake. I forgot. Okay. And with an EQ. Yeah. Oh. Did I just one-shot both of them? Oh, do we have to face them again? Pair. More. Oh, no. The Morpeko have worked up an appetite battling, and now they're giving into their darker natures. This won't work at all. We can't let Quasartico's guards acting like that. I think I'll just recommend that we keep our cute, strong, reliable Dedenne, as we always have. Yes. Now, I'm not the biggest Dedenne fan in the world, but to be fair, this is Kalos, right? So keep your Dedenne, keep your Kalos Pokemon. It's cool to have some different representation, but you know, we're in Lumiose. You know, have your 6th gen Pokemon there. Don't have more Pico. I actually do have a soft spot for Dedenne. I don't specifically like the Pokemon, but I have a soft spot for it because it actually gets added way earlier than I thought. Because again, you know, going back to what I was saying before, I'm rewatching XY anime. It gets added into the anime, like Bonnie gets it way earlier than I remember. It was in like episode 3 or 4. And I'm like, what? I don't remember it being that early, but apparently it was. So I do have a soft spot for Dedenne because of the anime. That's a good thing about the anime. It can also make you like Pokemon you've never liked. I'd say Nuzlocke and the anime are the two greatest things. And I guess sometimes a regular playthrough will make you love Pokemon. Army. This is the guy we helped before with the Litleo. More. I need even more heat. Restaurant of the Year will be stuck at 2 stars forever if we can't get more firepower. Isn't it to do with the food that you're serving, not the heat? That's why I thought of the perfect way to get us that 3rd star. Some serious heat. Don't tell me you need some fucking hyperspace Pokemon I don't have. You look puzzled, my friend. Allow me to explain. We're going to offer the spiciest dishes made for spice lovers by a true spice lover. Holy fuck. It's going to be a spice fiesta. Okay, but what do you need from me? Your everyday spicy dishes aren't going to impress the most intense of heat seekers. Maybe he's going to need a Scoville, and that would make sense. So I'm going to need a special assistant to make this event a success. Please, you gotta bring... I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. I'm a genius. I'm not. It was kind of obvious. But still, I've got a Scovillain. I went and got one. See, this is why. This is why I go and catch everything. I get Scovillain to use its spicy extract move on my dishes, be able to produce the kinds of heat that discerning spice maniacs all seek. Okay, I mean, to be fair, Scovillain is 2 big pepperheads, right? Please, yeah, okay. Let's hope my Scovillain has it. Scovillain Spice Off. You know what I'm going to do? Where's my boy? Should be near the end somewhere. God, this is the problem. This is one thing I hate. I was saying about the hyperspace quests. Here we are. Hyperspace quests and how they can be kind of annoying, right? One thing that is very annoying is the fact that you got to catch a bunch of Pokemon for most of the quests. And so your boxes end up like this. It just become a total mess of shit because like, well, look how many fucking Bellsprouts I've got. I've got to clear this out at some point. And the problem is you can't even get anything for it. That was one thing I liked in Let's Go. Let's Go, you catch a bunch of Pokemon, but then you could also trade them off to Oak to get candies and then you get something from it. This game, you don't get shit. I just have to release them all, I think. Okay, can I get spicy extract? I can. I've got a bunch of candies still, I think, even now. Because I've done so much, yeah. Let me level you up a bit. I just need to use one move, to be fair. But just to make sure you get the move off. In fact, you know what? I'll give you an XL candy too. I'm going to give you the Scovillainite. Scovillainite? I'm going to give it, just so I can see this guy again. Here we go, Scovillainite. All I'm going to do is Mega Evolve him. Use the move and then switch out, but even still, yes, a Scovillain for sure. He knows the move Spicy Extract, and it's got 2 spicy looking faces. It's perfect. Let's get the Spice Fiesta burning. I'm ready. What the hell? Why are we in here? Spicy Maniacs, your long wait is now over. It's time you get to enjoy some dishes made for the Spice Lovers. By the Spice Lovers, with the spiciest love. Let the Spice Fiesta begin. Spice! Grams at the front. I'm getting lit at the front again. You'd be so kind, Army. Please unleash your spicy extract on all our customers' dishes. Oh. I thought I was battling. Fuck, okay, what a waste. Wait, can I don't even have enough to do it in the overworld. I guess I just do this. That looks like a mess. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Whoa. Scovillain is one of those megas where when you see it and you haven't seen Scovillain in a while, you think, oh, it's one that doesn't look too different. But then once you actually get a Scovillain again, and you use it, and you see it change into the mega form, you realize, wow, this does look a lot different. This is a really cool mega. I don't care. I feel like some people won't like it because, you know, Pokemon fans love the idea of everything that's new is bad. New bad, old good. That's like the mantra of half Pokemon fans. So they'll see Gen 9, they'll go, oh, I don't like Gen 9, so I don't like it. But it's cool. It is cool. I like it. Oh, it's added it to the fucking cheesecake or whatever that is in the tarts. That is disgusting. And the macarons, nah. Come on. I've got a pretty delicate stomach. This is a really bad idea. But it's got a spicy extract from a Mega Scovillain. And he has a weak stomach. This is bad. Disappoint me and I'll make sure it's base level 1 star. I don't give a fuck. I don't work here. I'm doing this to you for free. All right, look. See, look how basic he looks now. He's gone back. Yeah, that Mega's cool, bro. I don't care. Hello? How did that miss? How can it miss? Hello? Thank you. Jesus. This is it. Okay, how many more we got? We got 1. There's some up there too. God damn, bro. There's so many people. You're telling me everyone in here is a Spice Lover? I thought it was going to be a few people or something. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, dude. I've got to wait for the fucking cooldown every time. How do you miss? I don't get it. Or maybe some of them you've got to use it twice. Maybe that's it? I see Grisham up there, by the way, and Tarragon. Oh my god, there's so many people. Holy. Dude! Oh my god. Stop missing. That's twice I've used it. There's no way I've got to use it 3 times. The fact that it can even miss. How do you even program this like this? How? How do you manage that? What? Why are they still saying it? Haven't I done it? Dude, I'm so lost. I swear I just did that one. I'm so lost. All right, you guys. I see you here. I see you fucking here. Come on, then. I feel like Tarragon does not look like some guy ready for spice, bro. Grisham, yeah. But Tarragon, yeah, I don't know, man. He doesn't look like a spicy guy to me. You managed to hit every last table with a nice helping of spicy, bro, after about 15 tries, yeah? For the spice lovers. By the spice lovers. With the spiciest love. With a spice fiesta. What a spice fiesta, bro. I thought this was going to be a quick one. You know, I do still want to earn our 3rd star, but seeing everyone excited and smiling today was plenty rewarding on its own. I thought we were doing it to aim for the 3rd star. None of it would have been possible without you and Scoville and Ame. Our spice fiesta was a smashing success. Thank you so much for helping. You're welcome, man. What do we get? What do we get? We can make a Scoville and bro. Oh, more mints. That's very, very good. Oh my god, I can't even box this. This guy's back again. Right, I thought I was so weird. I saw this and I was like, I swear I've covered this area. You are, ooh, Krivian, you are pissing me off, dude. This is just a never-ending side quest game. This is becoming Skyrim level to me, bro. This is gonna take me all fucking part to do this. All right, Krivian, what do you need this time? As needy as ever, of course. Ah, visit my muse back again. Thank you for your help with my romance novel. It's been option for a film. Oh, hell nah. You know who they signed on as leads? Bryson and Sabrina. What? Okay, I get it. I get it. Because they're PokeStar Studio. Cool, right? But what the fuck? You're telling me it's gone to PokeStar Studio? Unova is America, right? So I guess PokeStar Studio, in my mind, has always been Hollywood. Right? It's even, you know, in the west side of the region. In my mind, it's Hollywood. This bum-ass, kind of arguably problematic, definitely problematic film is going to Hollywood and you got Bryson and Sabrina in it. No, dude. Nope. Wait, what? Exactly what? You've got to be lying to me. By next year, I'm thinking a mystery novel. Okay, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Just tell me. Alpha Pokemon again, a normal Pokemon, a dark Pokemon, and teleport. Fighting. All right. I'm low-key already forgetting. Alpha, normal, dark, teleport, fighting. Okay, so we got normal and fighting and dark. So we need an alpha Pokemon and a Pokemon of teleport. All right, Alpha Chloritza this time, I guess. I call an Abra in early game. Where is he? Okay, Kadabra has it. Kadabra has it. This should be fine. Do you need a requisite number of Pokemon? Will they fit the bill? Yes, they will. Can't you program it? So I guess so you can pick if there's multiple of the same. Okay. Alpha Pokemon is Chloritza. A normal type is Mai. Dark type is Conan. Teleport is Kadabra. And fighting is, of course, Alice. There we go. You managed to assemble the ideal cast. Alright. Get to fucking... Yeah, here we go. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by famed millionaire Chloritza. It also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. The first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Mai. Then there is our millionaire's former flame, Conan, and a jewel collector named Kadabra. The mansion's butler, Urbane, stop it, is unobtrusive yet ever present, seeing to all the guests' needs. One evening, the guests are all called together to a very special room in the mansion. This room serves as a giant safe, so fortified the move Rage Fist will not crack its defenses, so I'm guessing Kadabra is going to teleport out, right? So explains the butler Urbane. In the safe center, lovingly displayed in pride of place, shines a grandiose jewel known only as Alice's Tear. Oh no. This mythical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AZ. Wow. The mansion's owner gazes upon it regularly, every morning and eve to sustain their spirits. How fucked of you to bring fucking this deceased old man into your shitty ass novel, bro. Crazy. The sun has barely risen the morning after the showing when a terrible howl echoes through Chloritza's mansion. The guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. And there, the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen! One of my guests must have done it!" Resenting the accusation, Conan demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" Yeah, Urbane stole it. But the butler Urbane has a cast iron alibi. He's been playing cards with his employer all night. Mai and Kadabra readily agree to a search of their persons and belongings. But even after the butler inspects all the guests, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Mai was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball. A perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. So who stole the treasure known as Alice's Tear? It was Kadabra, his teleport. Was the trick a bit too difficult for you to work out? What? The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone so he could steal the treasure for his master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, this Larcenous lout quietly called the Pokemon back to his Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover their tracks. I mean, they wouldn't check the Pokeball? I figured Kadabra, the whole reason it has teleport is so it could teleport out with it, but I guess that was meant to be like a bait and switch. I don't know. Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate setup worthy of a criminal genius. Okay, let's just say it's a masterpiece because I don't want him to... Well, the other times if I criticize it, you know, he goes, oh, and then changes it. I'm not listening to another story from you. I've heard enough. I've heard enough from you, Krivian. I get it. I've heard enough. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I somehow overlooked a weakness in my airtight plot. That would be disappointing. Yeah, I mean, the only weakness in it to me is the fact that they didn't check the Pokeball. They went, oh, you got a Pokeball? There might have a Pokemon in it. All right, I'm not going to check that. Yeah, it's all thanks to your tireless support that I've been able to craft such creative novels. You must be my greatest fan. No, I'm your greatest hater. The fact that you keep calling me over here when I'm trying to clear these things off, I am your #1 hater, wanting to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. To show my gratitude, I'll be happy to remix any of my tales for you, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to cast. Wow. What a deal, dude. What a deal. Just come speak to me whenever. No. Just give me something. Just give me my items and move along. To be fair, damn, 50 grand. To be fair, we are done with him because the fact that he's saying that means we're finished, I think, to be honest. All right, man. Suspiciously staring at the cafe. What do you need, Dixon? Excuse me. Do you know if this cafe here is closed for good? I'm pretty sure it had. Oh, yeah, there was a whole thing. Is that right? What a shame. It's my first time back in Lumiose in 10 years. And I'd be hoping to have their coffee once more. Am I going to have to go get Grisel and Grisham? When I'm to know where I could find the former owner. Well, actually, yeah, I thought so. Oh, I'd be grateful to you if you could help me get in touch with them. Grisham, I guess. Either works. What could you possibly be calling me for? Damn, okay. Nice warm welcome. Oh, I see. In that case, I suggest you go speak with the head barista at our third truck. She used to work under the master barista who served at Lysandra Cafe. So if I go to their third truck, I might be able to find out more about this cafe's old barista. I've been by it before. Nouveau's cafe truck number 3, right? It's in the Magenta district. I'll head there at once. I do hope you'll join me. Why do I have to join you? Have I not? I mean, I guess I'm just starting it. All right. What's going on now? Spoke to her? Ame, there you are. I'm so glad you came. Let's see if we can find out anything more. I have to? Okay. We both do. I was going to say, don't make me just go up and talk. Can I take your order, or are you not here for coffee? You look like you got other business. How can you even tell? I see. You ended up all the way here, huh? It's true that the old barista at Lysandra Cafe is the one who taught me all I know. I bet he'll be pleased as punch to hear that a former customer remembers his coffee so fondly. I'll get a hold of him and ask him to go meet you if you'd like to wait outside Lysandra Cafe. Amazing. And I'll wait for you both there. Okay, here we go. So back to Lysandra Cafe. Wow, I'm actually a bit nervous about meeting the old barista again now that we're here. Why? Oh my god, of course. Look, it's Krivian. Wow, Krivian's here. You see what I mean now? This is what I'm talking about. I don't know. They do this in every Pokemon game. And the only other time I can think of the top of my head that it bothered me was actually in Gen 7. Which, you know, I always go on about how much I love Gen 7. The one other time that comes to mind that bothered me was in Gen 7 with the Chief of the Sea Folk. And that's because in the trailers, they made it seem like the Chief of the Sea Folk was some big thing, right? Big character. They literally chose to show the cutscene in one of the trailers where he's like stood on top of the boat and he's got the Pelipper there. And you think when you see that, oh, he's, you know, it's the Chief of the Sea Folk, he's like an important character. Then when you play the game, you find out he's just a veteran trainer NPC. And it's like, what? You should have just made a different model for that guy. I know he didn't end up being like a massive character, but you go to Executor Island with him and stuff. That pissed me off. This is a similar thing. Like I've just spent no end to the amount of time with a guy that looks exactly like this guy. Hey, thanks for waiting for us. This is the former barista of this cafe and the man who taught me everything I know, Mite. Lovely to meet you. I'm humbled to hear that you remembered the taste of my coffee and wanted another cup, even after 10 years. There's only one thing preventing me from being able to serve you. I always roasted my beans using Pokemon moves, but I'm rather out of practice. I wonder if I could ask your trainer friend here for a battle so I can hone my rusty skills. I want to battle her too. What? Liepard and Scrafty. We are battling with him. And he's going, can I take that? Can I borrow that? Please? God damn it. Okay. I'm running. Actually, you know what? I'm not scared of a fucking bitch ass normal Scrafty, bro. Come here and get Brick Break. Okay, wrong Pokemon. Oh my god. Bro, I just one-shot both of them. God, more fire types. It makes sense though. Holy shit, Alice. I know you're, 10 levels above, but goddamn. What the fuck? Oh my god, we got the Kadabra and the Chloritz on the team. God damn you, Kravis. Mega Abominable is amazing. Ah, yes, getting to pit my Pokemon's moves against the hero who saved our city was just the thing to bring back those old instincts. I do like, okay, here's a compliment I have for this game, actually. Since the side quests only appear after you hit certain things, whether that's doing other side quests, whether that's hitting points in the main story, it means the things they say to you can be story appropriate. So once you're like done with certain things, once you become a high rank trainer, and especially after you save Lumiose, people recognize you. People go, oh, you're Arme, or they go like, oh, you're the one who saved Lumiose, you're the hero, whatever. I like that, because it was always a problem in Pokemon games where you weren't recognized. Like, you become the champion and you were still just some guy or girl, right? Like, it was just annoying, and you never got the recognition. It didn't feel like it anyway. As an example, Gen 2, you become champion, you beat Lance, you become champion after Johto, and then you travel to Kanto, and it's like you're a nobody, kind of. Just an example anyway, but yeah. I like that they recognize you and can say like relevant things to where you are in the story. Please step inside the cafe. I'll start preparing your coffee. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. You're gonna use this old shit. I don't know about this. It's a bit of a mess right now, but it's not in that bad of a shape. I bet with a good cleaning, this place could be back in business in no time. You're not gonna question the big open hole in the back with like the big lab in it. Indeed, and I shall prepare for our guests a cup of my personal blend, just as I made it back then. Please have a seat while you wait. Yes, yes, this is exactly it. This is the coffee that I remember. It's a rich, bitter aroma that tickles the nose. The deep black shine, the hint of sweetness. You're going to animate him drinking it? I bet you won't. Of course not. Yep, gotta cut to a black screen and you hear glugging noises. Look, I'm trying so hard not to be a hater. I really am, but that's one thing that really fucking bothers me, that we're in 2025, pretty much 2026 when this game came out, and it is 2026 now, and we're still not animating things. There's so many things where they just don't want to, and so they just cut to black, and we're still doing this, bro. Anyway, whatever. Mike, you absolute master. It's just as I remember from 10 years ago. No, it's even better. You're too kind. I'm afraid I owe you an apology. What? Whatever for? You prepared me the coffee of a lifetime. That cup you just drank was prepared by me. What? I was once a barista, it's true, but I retired from that life after the whole team fled debacle. If that's Trois? I don't know. God, so many names, French names and stuff in this game. I don't know how to pronounce here. Didn't waste the taste of my coffee to be forgotten. Didn't want the taste of my coffee to be forgotten. The city is always changing. There are some things that simply make Lumiose, well, Lumiose. My coffee was one of those things. I suppose all of us, people and Pokemon, want to leave our mark on the city so that we might be remembered after we're gone. Yes, well, I'm certainly very glad that I'll still be able to partake of this coffee I love so much. I don't know when I'll next be in Lumiose, but I'll find you to beg for another taste, Trois. And I'll be waiting for your visit, dear customer. I still remember the taste. 5 Moonballs. Okay. So they're definitely using some of these quests to hand out different Pokeballs to us, which is cool, I guess. I wish I could just buy them. Because I know this, makes them lose value if you have an infinite supply. But I don't know. You have these cool balls, but then you never want to use them, like how I have some Dream Balls and Moon Balls. I'll never want to throw them. Because if the Pokemon breaks out, then I lose it. Okay, oh my god, a Flamigo and a Musharna. They really, really want to push the Gen 9 Paldean Pokemon. Let me get these Pokemon out my fucking thing. I do not want a Kadabra. Not at all. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Flamigo and Musharna. I don't think Musharna was in the base game, right? Noda, you there, young lady. Please, can you spare me a minute? I've embarked on a new business venture here. I have to admit that it's not going very well. See, I aim to help those who suffer from bad dreams catch up on their Z's through the power of hypnosis. I mean, plenty of us are plagued with bad dreams these days, but I've run into quite a roadblock. My first customer's Flamigo simply refuses to fall asleep. I have a shiny Flamigo, by the way. I played Gen 9 for so long because I explored everywhere that before I reached the league, I think I found 4 or maybe 5 random shinies. One of them was a Flamigo, which is cool. it's not like an amazing shiny. It's cool because it's like a, I think it's like a lighter pink color. So it's like a different kind of shade of pink that a flamingo could be. One that had less prawns or however it works again. Shrimps, whatever. But yeah, it was cool because it's a Paldean Pokemon. Because I'm pretty sure all the other random shinies I found, like I remember I found a shiny Mareep, a shiny Rookidee. None of the other ones I don't think were Gen 9. So it's cool to find a shiny Gen 9 Pokemon. My flamingo just flat out won't drift off. Perhaps there's too much energy stored up in his belly. Moo? What do you want me to do about it then? I think Musharna might also be experiencing some jitters in front of our very first customer. Please, could you give Musharna a nice example? Show her how easy it can be? All we have to do is use Hypnosis and then Dream Eater. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure that I can get both those on Arco. And since it's so easy and convenient nowadays to relearn and change moves, I can do it quite easily. Okay, turns out, apparently, I guess maybe in this game, Gardevoir does not get Dream Eater. I looked it up, and one of the examples it gave me was Dream Eater, so maybe just not in this game or not in this generation, but I'm sure it has in the past. But apparently, Mime Jr. seems to be one of the only ones that can. Let's do this. Hypnosis. So why did mine work? There's a little baby using it over Musharna. Oh, you did it. Flamingo is asleep. Now all we gotta do is a good Dream Eater. Yes, that was a fine Dream Eater. Flamingo is snoozing like a baby. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank God I got this Mime Jr. then. I don't have the TM for Dream Eater apparently, so I don't know what I would have done. I would have had to wait to get a Musharna maybe, or a Munna, because that's probably a hyperspace Pokemon as well. Blam. Thank you very much for helping my poor insomniac Flamingo get some rest. Seems to be feeling better now that it got some much needed shut-eye. I'm sure we'll be back the next time Flamingo has trouble sleeping. Oh god. I don't remember seeing it walk like that. That was a fine demonstration. Surely Musharna is ready for any future customers now. Sha. Thank you for your help. Now, my dream business, Revers de Musharna. What? Revers de Musharna will be a grand success. I don't know what that probably means something in French. If you ever think that any of your Pokemon need some sleep, please bring them to me. Jesus. Revers de Musharna. Dream Eater. There's how you get Dream Eater. God damn. So you literally do need a Pokemon that gets it by level up. Otherwise, you can't because the TM is after the side mission. That's fucking wild. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do these two up here. And I think I'm going to call it there. There's still a bunch over here, but I can't, man. I can't do any more. Because the thing is, I've had to record this part in 2 sessions, which is, you know, I've said it many times before. It's quite common. But I'm pretty sure I recorded for about an hour last time. And I've already been recording for an hour this time. And it will get trimmed down. Things will get cut. It will get shortened out. But if I do all of them and then try and make progress in the story, it's going to be way too long. So I'm going to do these two. And then I'm going to make progress in the story and end things there. And I just pray, I pray that not too many get added. Because in the next part, I really want to finish all this stuff off, you know? Okay, delivery man. What is it that you need? Horace? Horace? What do you need, sir? Something easy, hopefully. There's a rumor going around among us couriers. You know the Dormes Bien Cemetery? I'm assuming that's the one in that wild zone. I've heard one of the gravestones moves around at night. What's even weirder is that my courier friends say it only happens under certain conditions. 1, it has to be nighttime. Well, it's about to be turning nighttime. 2, you can only have 1 Pokemon with you. Oh my god, man. The amount of times I have to put Pokemon away, take Pokemon out, put Pokemon away, take Pokemon out. Alright, fine. 3, you have to enter the cemetery from the northern gate. It sounds simple enough. 4, you have to say these magic words in your head. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. What? There's no way you have to say those words. How would this have been discovered? Do you see if the rumor is true? I'm too scared. Okay, well, it's literally going to turn night at any second. So I guess that works out timing-wise. Literally, look. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so you've got to... It's nighttime. This is the one, right? Yeah, he said enter through the northern gate. Oh, it's literally right here. Northern gate is, I think, this one? Yeah. Enter through the northern gate at night with 1 Pokemon. And the words thing, I don't have control over that. So let's see. Northern gate. Here we go. Perfect. How do the magic words begin? Solitary. cemeteries are... No! Oh my god, I've got to do the whole thing again. Solitary. What? Oh my god, I've got to go back and check. Dude, I can't be... This is such a fucking pain. It's such a fucking pain. I thought in my head when he said it, maybe I should try and make sure I 100% memorize this in case he mentions it again. Like, I need to, pick it like this, and I didn't. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Solitary. Solo. Cemeteries are sort of scary. There we go. Alright, what Pokemon is it going to be? Is this going to be an opportunity for me to get a new ghost type from the DLC? Please at least let me catch it. I'm going to have to battle it. But I didn't get it. Oh, of course. It's the... What's the little one called? It's Grieve... It's Houndstone. And what is the fucking little one? It's Grieve something, right? Oh my god. Never mind. I think it's the whole... Yeah, it's both of them. Did Grievard? Some Pokemon appeared. So, I guess, yet again, I'm not being able to actually get any of them, which kind of sucks. I suppose the whole point is I meant to just get them in the DLC, into the hyperspace things, I guess, is where I'm meant to get all of them. It's Grievard, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to catch any of these, but I guess they're available. And, god, so many Paldean Pokemon, bro. They're really pushing for this shit, man. Really, I'm on my way right now. Why? It's too late. I've defeated them all. Thanks for investigating a rumor, Army. So there was no moving gravestone hurt, just a Houndstone and some Grievard. Wow, glad to know that's all there was to it. Wait. Where the heck did the Grievard and Houndstone come from? From the hyperspace hole. And to be surrounded by Grievard and Houndstone in a solitary cemetery at night sounds sort of scary. Hey, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Simple enough. Annoying that I forgot. Ominous wind. Okay. Annoying that I forgot the thing, but okay, we're done with that. Let me grab my Pokemon back. And let us do this one final side mission for now. Over here. Here you are. Oh, okay. And a Alolan Meowth and a regular... Oh, all Meowths. Meow? Oh, her name's Felina, like feline. I get it. I get it. Meow? Oh, a human. As you can see, I'm a girl who positively adores the Scratch Cat Pokemon. If you can beat Meow in a battle, one of these three Meowth might just... Well, we got the balance to find out. Are we going to get one? Give me the Alolan one. So will it be? We'll have a Pokemon battle with Meow? Yeah, hey, I was going to say yeah. Yeah. Mwah. Talk to Meow when you're ready to battle. Meow. Which Meowth do you prefer? I like Classic Persian. Maybe I like Classic Persian the most. I feel like when Alolan Meowth came out, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, from what I remember. But actually, over time, I think I've really started to warm up to Alolan Meowth and Alolan Persian, to be honest. I really think I have. Yeah, Alolan Persian is still kind of goofy with the big round head, but I kind of like it. I actually kind of like it. Now, Galarian Meowth, I don't know. It's kind of cool that it evolves into a different Pokemon. Berserker is cool, right? I'm not a massive fan of Berserker itself. It's okay, but what I like about it is that it evolves into a different Pokemon. It's not just Galarian Persian. It becomes a whole different thing, Berserker. And I get what it's supposed to be. I'm just not a huge fan of it, but Galarian Meowth, it is... I love when Gen 8 came out and like seeing everyone's reactions to it, because Galarian Meowth wasn't shown in trailers. Gen 8 is when they started showing a lot less in trailers. So I remember seeing so many people when they first encountered it and they're like, oh, what the fuck is that? It's got this big floppy beard looking thing. It's crazy. I can has Pokemon battle? I can has Chessburger? Purr. Okay. What makes Scratch Cat Pokemon so perfect? They're clawsome in battle. Alright. We will whip your ass. Ace Trainer Felina. This is the Ace Trainer class? I never realized that. I like the look of this trainer class, but I never realized it was the Ace Trainer. I will hold this opinion to this day. I wouldn't be able to tier them off the top of my head because, to be honest with you, I don't remember what they all look like. But I'm telling you right now, the greatest Ace Trainer, female at the very least, I can't remember what the male one looks like in the generation, but the greatest female Ace Trainer class of all time is Gen 5. And I'll die on that hill. It's Gen 5. 100 million %. The blue twin tails? Nah. Nah. Best female ace trainer, 100% is Gen 5. It's not close either. I love the Gen 4 one, the green hair one. Super nostalgic. Love it, love it, love it. And I love green hair too. But it's Gen 5, bro. It's Gen 5. Impossible. The Gen 7 one is nice as well, by the way. Can't remember Gen 6. What was it, Gen? I don't know. I'd have to look at them to be able to tell, but it's Gen 5. Gen 5 is number 1. Wow, I can't believe you beat all my Meowth. I'm at a loss for purrs. I'm at a loss. Oh, a loss for words. Jesus. Now it's time to pick your favorite Meowth. I think I'm gonna grab myself a Lowland Meowth because I think we can get regular Meowth, maybe. You choosing this Meowth? Are you positive? Yeah. A feline choice. You know a good Meowth when you see one. Thank you. All right, time for your reward. A personal play session with your favorite Meowth. Wait, I don't get it. Go on, enjoy some quality time together. Oh, it's so cute. Meow. Am I just meant to go through all of these different options or something? They're not disappearing as I do them. That's adorable. I mean, you're not even going to animate the food. That's very awkward, Game Freak. Okay. I love how they sleep like that. Alright, you two. That's enough playtime for Meow. You and Meowth both look perfectly happy. The other Meowth wanted to play with you too, so come back soon for some more quality time together. Okay, that was simple enough. I'm a little disappointed. We get payday. That obviously makes sense. I'm a little disappointed because I thought we were going to get the Alola Meowth. It's cool that, you know, all of them exist in this game. You can get all 3 Meowths, but like, I don't know. I thought she was going to let us at least pick one or something, but I guess not. Alright, guys. Well, to be honest, I am just all side quested out for one session because this isn't even meant to be like, you know, a side quest part. Oh my god, I noticed that before I even really took it in, but I didn't really, I was wondering what I was looking at. Well, there's another random shiny. Okay, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I really don't want to sound ungrateful, but you've got to admit, my luck with shinies, random shinies, has been pretty fucking bad, dude. Oh my god. Like, when I'm in the hyperspace holes, I see so many Pokemon, and I never get a shiny there. But in the basic Lumiose, where pretty much all the Pokemon you could find are really mid, then I get the random shinies, and I get a Pansage and a Kakuna. Okay, well, at the very least, I can get a shiny Mega Beedrill. That's pretty cool, right? At the very least, so I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take any shiny, because it's just cool to get them. Anyway, like I said, this isn't meant to be a side quest part like part 10, so I'm not. I can't do any more. We've been recording too long. I'm gonna have to split it up. But here's the thing. The time has changed, obviously to nighttime, so all the hyperspace holes have changed, and they're really spread out this time for some reason. There are no side quest holes this time. Do we have any new Pokemon that I can... Okay, we got Quillfish, okay. And it's water, so I think that's regular Quillfish. Oh, Morpeko and Electric. What are 2 Pokemon I need? I need Feebas and I need Indeedee. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, none there. Cryogonal and Vanillish. Jigglypuff. I can get another attempt at a Jigglypuff. Quillfish again. Where is Feebas? Don't care. Where's Feebas? Okay, I'm gonna start here. Well, I will see you in a second, guys, because again, I'm not gonna go ahead and show all of this. Basically, it's the only way I can put it, because it's not that interesting. I don't think really, and it'll take up too much time. I'll see you in a minute when I am finished with all of this stuff and I'm finished with my research tasks. I'm gonna try and catch some of these new Pokemon. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm done. I caught every Pokemon that was new, and on the exact hole I got all the new Pokemon, well, the last new Pokemon, I finished the survey work. Works out nicely for once. So, here we are. Okay, Philip, fine work out there. You've accumulated enough points to advance our research. marked the location of a new hyperspace distortion on our map. On your map. Fucking hell. Okay. 4 stars. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Best of luck. Oh, this is Philip, you idiot. Best of luck. Well, I'm fucked, to be honest, guys, because I've tried my best, but even, you see, look, Karina's even asking for a good donut, but the problem is, I've tried. Let me try one more time. I've tried, but even with all of my best berries, I cannot seem to hit 4-star, but let's try again. All right, Ansha. I got some more bonus balls. Maybe I got some good stuff. Let's go right to the bottom of the best stuff. Shucker, Kebia, Choppel, Yachi, Rindo, Wakan. What? Is he still not good enough? Shucker? Okay. There we go. Okay. So 1 Shucker, 1 Shucker, 3 Kebia, 3 Choppel was enough to do it. Just about. Okay. Well, I can't make 4-star donuts very easily, even with 7 slots. So I'm going to have to be sparing with this. Whoa. Defense, resistance, and mega power charging. Okay. Well, I'm definitely using 65 level boost. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely using this one. Do I make it over the same for later? Maybe later. I don't need more than 1. Okay. So because this episode was so much side stuff, I'm going to try one thing. All these hyperspace holes, I have got all the Pokemon in them, right? I got the Vanillish, I got the Cryogonal, I'll get back to that in a second. Got the whatever else there was. I swear, wait. I don't know. Whatever it is, all of those different Pokemon, I've got them all. I thought for a second there was a Morpeko. I hope there wasn't a Morpeko in that electric one because I didn't see any. I got Dedenne and I got Electric, Jigglypuff, whatever. I missed Jigglypuff last time. I ran out of time, so it's good to reclaim that so I don't have to evolve an Igglybuff because I think that might be friendship. Either way, I got everything. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and reset the time today. That will reset all the hyperspace holes one more time. If there is a new side mission hole with a new Mega in it, we will do that right now and then go and do the Rogue Mega. If there's not, I'm going to just have to accept things as they are and we will go and just do the Rogue Mega. And I apologize because I know this part ended up being way more side content than I originally planned for it to be, but I mean, they just keep adding them, you know. So that's the, what's it called? Fuck, I cannot remember the fucking name of that thing. The gem thing, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and sit and think about it. Muna, I guess. Gulpin. I think that's Golett again. Persian, maybe? And that's it. Okay, so we got no side quest ones. There are new Pokemon, but I'm not going to concern myself with it for now. I would only go and get one if it was a Feebas or an Indeedee, but they still are not appearing, it would seem. Well, unfortunately, I just got to accept it. This part, I feel like is, like I said, way more side content focused than I'd really planned at all. Which is ultimately fine, but I don't know. I just didn't think that's how things were going to be, you know? But it's okay. It is what it is. I'm going to have to complete them anyway. And next time, there's not too many left. There's more than I would like, I suppose, but we'll knock the rest out next time. Sableye, do not make me kill you, because I promise you I will. Okay, here we go. We do get to see a new Mega, though. At the very least, I keep ending these parts with a Rogue Mega, which means even if everything else ends up being, you know, side content or anything else, we do get to see a new Mega each time, even if it's only one. Let's go save this Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. An overwhelming swell of Mega power has been detected. Pokemon inside is about to Rogue Mega Evolve. Now, unless this is Garchomp Z, it should be brand new. We saw Mega Meowstic last time, which I got spoiled. However, Mega Meowstic was fucking amazing. So it was still cool to see it because I didn't see it at all, really. I saw like a glimpse of it. And then when I actually saw it properly in game, it was amazing. So yeah, unless this is Mega Garchomp Z, this should be a brand new Mega I've never seen before. Hit me. Hit me. Show me. What are we working with? A lot of my favorite Pokemon already have a Mega, but there's definitely a few that could get one that would make me happy, but we will have to see. Okay, what are we working with? What are we working with? It doesn't normally show us immediately. We're back in this place. Oh my fucking god. What? There's a Mega Heatran. You know, when I was thinking of, you know, some of my favorite Pokemon that don't have a Mega, one that came to mind immediately was Meloetta, but then immediately I wrote it off and I was like, well, that's a fucking mythical or legendary. It's a mythical, but, you know, mythical, legendary, whatever. I'm not even going to think about it because we haven't seen a Mega legendary or mythical yet. And then immediately, there's a fucking Heatran on my screen. Oh my god, there are, you know what? All the way back in part 7, when I was battling Canary. I remember this. I specifically remember this. There was a part when I think I was in the garage, so it must have been just after or before I battled Canary, I think. I was saying one of my biggest hopes was I wanted to see at least 1 or 2 legendary megas or mythical megas. And finally, I mean, we saw Zygarde, but I already kind of not saw it, but I knew that was coming in the leak. But it was still that. And now we actually have a brand new one. Mega Heatran. I would never, ever have expected a Mega Heatran. But it's so cool, though. Because this Pokemon, Heatran, feels like it deserves something like this. Heatran is a good Pokemon. I don't know what the current state of it is, but it used to be a very, very good Pokemon in competitive. It's not like it needs it because it was bad, but it feels like out of all the legendaries, Heatran's never got that much love. I don't want to say it's irrelevant, because I feel like its usefulness in competitive and whatever has kept it somewhat relevant over the years. But at the same time, it does feel like it's never really got much attention. And what, ever since Gen 4, obviously it had a little bit of story in the post game, which was cool because, I mean, that was the game it got added in, so you'd hope so. But ever since then, what? It was in 5th gen in Black 2, White 2 in that mountain, right? By, what is that fucking town? The tiny little desert one with the really good OST. Next to Undella Town as well. It's sandwiched between Undella Town and Lantimas Town. Lantimas Town, that's it. Is it, what mountain is it? Twist Mountain? Reversal? I feel like it's Twist Mountain. I don't know. I think you can get it there post-game or something, maybe, in Black 2, White 2. And then in Gen 6, they had it in Oras down in that place by Fortree that's really irrelevant before Heatran. But as far as I think, there was in Gen 7, was in Gen 8. I don't think it was in Gen 9. I don't know. It just hasn't got much of anything. So for it to get a Mega is crazy. And we're seeing I really did not expect to see a legendary Mega. This is fucking cool, dude. I'm still wondering. It's got to be real. I believe it's real because every other leaked thing so far has always been true. Although, that being said, I don't know because the new region, Gen 10, that got revealed a couple days ago on Pokemon Day, it was always said in the leaks. I saw again, it's Greece. It's the Cyclades, it's Greece. But now that it's been revealed, when I saw it, my first thought was, I've never been to Greece, even though I've been to a bunch of European countries, but it doesn't give me massive Greek vibes. And then I saw a lot of people now saying that actually it's a Southeast Asian based region, which would be really cool if that is the case. And now that people have said that, I can see that a lot more than the Cyclades. So if that is true and is based on like a Southeast Asian country rather than the Cyclades, that is something in the leak that was wrong as far as I'm aware, but I don't know. Either way, what I was going to say, at this point, I believe the leaks that I saw, at least about ZA and stuff, and the only other thing they mentioned apart from Mega Zygarde was Mega Zeraora. I've still yet to see it, but now we're seeing a Mega Heatran. I believe it can definitely be a thing. Okay, let's do this. I'm excited. Also, I just want to put this out there. Ever since many years ago, someone pointed out to me that it looks like a toy aeroplane, that metal bit on top of Heatran's head. I can't ever unsee that. Like, legitimately, it's all I see now is a little toy metal aeroplane sat on front of its face. Still a super cool Pokemon, though. Whoa, that's a legendary Pokemon Heatran. Stay on your toes. Its fiery power is intense. Yeah, it burns hot enough to even melt parts of its own steel body. That's right, which means we can expect to be dodging attacks that will burn something fierce. Is that what she just said? That sentence didn't seem right. Okay, oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, Mega Greninja, this is your time, buddy. This is your time. Conan, we can do this. The closer we get to Heatran, the more worried I get that we might melt too. But hey, it's a good sign that we found a legendary Pokemon in hyperspace Lumiose. That means it's hope for Ansha's dream. True. I mean, I don't think Diantha would want a Heatran, to be fair, but, you know, who knows, right? I'm ready to handle it. She does have different type Pokemon. She isn't a specific type trainer, so... Okay, our first legendary Mega outside of Zygarde. Let me see, bro. Let me see Mega Heatran. Oh my god. Wait, that's kind of fucking cool as shit. Wait. That's okay. I actually really fuck with this. I really do fuck with this. Hello? I don't really know what I expected. This also reminds me of some big open mouth monster from something, but I can't think what. Whoa, god. Yeah, I don't know what. It really does remind me of something though, but either way, this thing is fucking cool as shit. I don't care. This is actually perfect for a Mega Heatran in my view. I don't know. I feel like people will like this Mega actually. I don't know. People are weird when it comes to how they view things, but I feel like people will like this. I think this is fucking cool as shit either way. Heatran does have good SPDF, but damn, this thing is eating shit up. Okay, come back. What is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Holy shit, it's moving. Oh my god. Holy shit, that was cool. Yeah, I like Mega Heatran. I really like... Oh my god, that means we're gonna catch Heatran as well. Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah, well, I was saying before, Heatran does have really good SPDF, but we need to hurry up because this shit is eating these hits, man. Even when I'm in Mega form. It is level 180, though, to be fair. Okay, fuck. Okay, I need to heal. That was close. Damn, that attack can burn as well. Okay, let me grab this. I need this. Okay, on time, we'll be good. I can get one more surf off. We're about to be halfway, and we're not halfway on the time. So we're... As long as we can keep up the pace, we're on good timing, I think. Come back. Holy shit, that's fast. That's real fast. It's about to go into phase 2 in a second as well. There we go. Okay, I dread to think. Maybe it'll be even faster. I need to get my Mega back. So I start doing more damage. Ready? Okay, Conan, come back. We're not ready for this. Oh my god, fuck. Holy shit. Okay, come on. We can do this. There we go. Okay. I don't know what burnt me. Let me quickly heal if I can. Okay, let's keep getting... We need to keep the damage up. We need to keep on good pace here. Level 180 is crazy. We're only level 150, even with that massive boost. I am very glad I went back to try and get a level 4 donut. I was just going to accept it and use a 3-star one. So, I think it's a good thing. Okay, let me grab this Mega real quick. Okay, here we go. We can start doing some good damage again now. Surf, yeah. God, Heatran's SPDF is so good, though. That's the problem. I want to hit it so we can stun it again. I've got to be careful as well. Oh, here we go. Just as I ask. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, we're doing very good damage now. God, Mega Greninja is so cool as well, man. I don't care. I'm going to keep glazing Conan, man. Such a cool Mega. This guy's hanging upside down on a fucking giant water shuriken. Like, is that not cool as shit? I think it's cool as shit. I'm scared. It is definitely the tech, though. When they have these big Mega Move things, the tech 100%... Oh, God, okay. Tech 100% is to just put your Pokemon away and just dodge yourself. It's way easier to dodge yourself. Your Pokemon normally lag behind a bit and then they'll get stuck in the attack, you know? So I feel like 100% you should always just put your Pokemon away. Time is getting kind of rough, but I think we can do it just in time. Yeah, we got this. Let me heal, though. Just to be safe, we don't want to lose this late in the game. One more surf. Here we go. Good shit, Conan. God, this new team is so good, man. If I had a ground type, that would have probably been way quicker. But to be honest, my only fucking Pokemon for ground move is my ice type, so... You need to catch Heatran, you calmed. Okay. I was to say with ease, that's not what I was going to say. Gladly is what I wanted to say. I guess I'll give you a luxury ball. I'm assuming it's guaranteed, right? Hey. A fucking Heatran. I don't know, I really wasn't expecting a legendary. That's so good, though. Mega Heatran. That thing looked crazy. I get a Heatranite. Dude, who would have ever thought the Heatranite? Like, who would have thought back in, say, even Oras? Fucking Heatranite, man. That's so good. I love that. But at the same time, I swear to God, there's no way. Look, I love Mega Heatran. I like Heatran. I've always liked Heatran. So Mega Heatran, dope. It looks dope. I imagine it's going to be a beast as well. Thing is, are we seriously going to get Mega Heatran and never... We're not... Oh, no. I'm worried about Volcanion. Are we not getting a Mega Volcanion? I feel like we're not. I really feel like we're not. Dude, there's no way they left Volcanion again. Volcanion's going to keep going down as one of the most irrelevant Pokemon in Pokemon history if they keep this up. Seriously. This is awful, man. Okay, I won't say anything yet. I don't want to say anything yet because there's still a chance. I want Heatran. I want Volcanion to get something. I've said this like 3 times and I'm going to say it again. Diancie got a Mega. Hooper got the Unbound form. Volcanion got nothing. We justice, please. Justice for Volcanion. Mega Heatran's fire should pack some legendary levels of power. Hello, Lumios's toughest trio. You've proven your mettle once again. I'm buckling down for another late night. This rogue Mega Heatran data won't analyze itself. The 3 of you should get some rest, though. I've got to admit, I'm more excited about giant Pokeball... What? I'm more excited about giant Pokeball time than all that sciencey stuff. Same, Karina. I can't wait for more butter. I guess we're going to have 8 berries now? God damn. You know what to do, Army. Absolutely. Okay. You know what? Conan, you come out. You did all that. You get to do this. Let me Ice Beam. Yeah. Mega Cobra Berry. Mega Papaya Berry. We get more type effective ones. Hyper Tanga Berry. I don't think that is. Hyper Chati Berry. That's the rock one. Hyper Casipa Berry. I feel like that one is. I don't know. I still don't know all of them. I just know a decent amount of like the more common ones. Okay, what butter is this? We got Supreme Butter last time, I believe, which made me laugh. What's it going to be this time? Majestic Butter. Oh, Hyperspace Butter. That kind of sounds like that's going to be the last one. Are we nearing the end? Oh my god, look at that thing. That does not look safe to eat. Although, to be fair, the berries don't either. I know, that gives me the vibe that we're nearing the end. Are we? Shit. I mean, we have seen a bunch of megas. I don't know how many they could have added. Come on, Army and Urbane, let's go report back. Okay, I really need to wrap this part up because I've been going way longer than I thought I've been. But as I said last time, unfortunately, I'm about to be dragged into 3 back-to-back cutscenes. Or maybe even 4 if we have another nighttime dream sequence thing. Hey, Archer, we brought back some upsettingly good butter. Upsettingly good? Show the stuff, Army. Here, have this weird multicolored butter. Mmm. Goodness, one glance tells me everything. That butter truly is out of this world. The bounty of hyperspace is wonderful. Look at Gulpin back there. He's just going to stay like that forever? I guess so. The donuts I can make with it will be worth every drop of your efforts. Is tonight the night, Urbane? Shall we prepare the dinner we've been discussing? Yeah, I'll get things started. A different dinner finally? Wow. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Never fucking mind. I'm starting to feel like, okay, you know what? That one's more of a reach than usual, so I'm not even going to say it. You know what? I'll say it anyway. I don't truly believe this, but now I'm starting to believe that they don't want to make a different dinner just because they don't want to model more food. Either way. They modeled Urbane's sandwich in the past, so maybe not. Our dish de joie is a treat especially for you, Naveen. What is that? Oh my god, it's the same thing with a donut on it. Bowl our special donut croissant curry, the culmination of Archie's dreams of mine. Bro, that looks filling as a motherfucker. Oh my god. You got 3 croissants around the edge, or 4. I think it's 3. You got a big, thick, like, pastry donut on top. And then you got a mound of curry that tall with what looks like it's got maybe rice or something underneath it. Oh my god, that is crazy. Look, I'll be the first to say that Archie's donuts are a work of art. But combining 2 good foods does not always make a masterpiece. You two must know that. Exactly. I mean, look at it. It's culinary chaos. It is. Never fear. I made these donuts especially to complement Urbane's special croissant curry. Chef Archer, you've done it again. Eating can help us build back up the energy we expend during... expend battling rogue Pokemon. One with Karina is Karina speaks fast, right? She's high energy, she speaks fast. And I'm already bad with slipping over my words, but... when Karina talks, I'm even worse. Also, you notice that Sigilyph in the back on our Team MZ flag? I never noticed that, but I'm pretty sure Sigilyph isn't in this game, unless it's in the DLC. But that flag was in the base game, so interesting choice for sure. I mean, obviously Pokemon exist and are known of outside of Lumiose. Like, all the people here know Pokemon that exist out of Lumiose, but you know what I mean. Those are not battles I've been a part of. Come on, Naveen, just give it a try. You can always start with a bite of the donut and work in the curry after. Fine, it wouldn't be right to let Archer's efforts go to waste. That looks like a fucking disaster, bro. What is that underneath? Is this supposed to be rice? Archer, this is delightful. Your talent for donuts is remarkable. Why, thank you. I'm no stranger to making curry donuts. Oh yes, he has made curry donuts. It sounds horrible. Now to try the donut together with the curry. Bro, every time I talk about how I really want to finish things off, the cutscenes get even longer. What is this? What the hell? They're really animating things with a black background in this DLC. Words fail me. It's delicious, and yet so much more. An entire universe of flavor. As much as I hesitate to praise Urbane's cooking, I must. It's not his, though. Has Dianfa ever gone to try one of your donuts, aren't you? My dear mama, only from my very first batch. I'm sure it wasn't very good. I doubt that. I guarantee she'd be over the moon if she tried one of these. God. I've been recording too long. Please let me end. Please let me end. Like, I don't dislike this cutscene right now or want to stop playing the game, but I need to finish this part before it goes too long, man. Even for me. Come on, Archer. Let's eat up and get back in the kitchen. We got to perfect our curry donut recipe so your mom can try them. At this hour, go to bed. Okay, yes, let's go to bed, Naveen. Thank you. Are we going to get another dream sequence or nightmare type thing? Oh, Mega? Did that shout come from Leader's room? Don't rush me to Leader's room. Thank you. For the first time ever, we don't get dragged in after we wake up. Well, first time ever. First time in a long time. Is it nighttime still? Oh my god, it is, I think. This is in the middle of the night. Oh, the current thing is literally called Mayhem at Midnight. Okay, it's midnight. Alright, guys. Well, thankfully, they've let me free for a little bit because, again, normally you finish a Rogue Mega thing and you're dragged into a million cutscenes. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part up here. I do apologize. I would have, specified at the beginning that this is going to be so side quest heavy if I knew how bad things were going to get. But I'm committed. Next part, part 23, I think, is going to be where we finish those side quests. It is. We're going to get them out of the way. How many are left? Hit me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty good. Under 10. Now, my biggest fear right now is that I know what's going to happen. Once we do this thing with Leader, and then in the morning, we get a call from Corbo and we go and get our research task. There's probably going to be even more added. Probably. Which is like, god damn it. But to be fair, I will get on top of them. There's not that many left. I feel like we probably covered at least 10 of them today. So I've just got to do the same thing in the next part. And I'm going to try and, hurry my way through them a little bit. Get them out of the way so we can be caught up. I don't want to rush. At the same time, I want to get caught up on side quests again because they've started to somehow get out of hand since we reached the DLC, and I don't like that. So we'll get back on top of it next time. Well, with that, I'll end things here. I don't know how much of the DLC we have left. Something about, I don't know, that whole thing of the dinner and also it being Heatran for a start. And then secondly, with us getting that butter, I'm getting this scary feeling that we're getting towards the end. Other thing is, Heatran was level 180, and we actually found out from that signpost guy that the max hyperspace level is 200. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I feel like, my guess, I could be wrong in the end, but I feel like we're going to end this with Mega Rayquaza because that's like the impetus for all of this. I just saw that. I feel like we're going to end with Mega Rayquaza, and maybe Mega Rayquaza will be level 200 and that will be the final big boss and that's the max level. That sounds fucking terrifying because that Pokemon is busted as shit. So if it's a level 200 Mega Rayquaza, that is, even with a level boost of our own, that's going to be rough. I mean, to be fair, we have Alice now. It's an ice type, and it shouldn't have its ability, since there are no abilities. And we also have Arco as well. We also have Ice Punch on Mai, and we can turn into a fairy type with Fern. So I would say, to be fair, we are fairly decently equipped for a Mega Rayquaza. And we have Ice Beam on Conan too. So pretty much anyone apart from Rika has something that can, deal with it. Either way, we'll have to see. But that is all for now. I want to wrap things up pretty quickly because I want to, at the very least start recording the next part. But I need to go and eat first. So I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner right now. And then I'll be back for part 23. I'm pretty sure it's part 23. So I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll catch you next time where we will be wrapping up all of our current side missions, getting back on top of that, and then dealing with whatever this Leader thing is. I'm sure we'll be getting more survey work. Hopefully, maybe there'll be a couple more Mega Zone side missions, and then potentially we can see some more new Megas tomorrow. Next part, on top of like the Rogue one. We'll see. But either way, that is in fact all for now. So until next time.
次々